And what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. We got Yakratis in the building. We have Sakina. We have Reggie in the building. We have Really
What's
BTV, and we
good?
have Terrence. And we're all here for the whether you like it or not reality TV panel. Josiah is not here tonight, and he won't be here next Monday either because my boy is moving. So Reggie will have to sit his bald headed ass in his spot for the next week or so. So yes. Um. Anyway, how y'all doing?
I'm doing marvelous.
I'm tired.
Really be still on mute, child.
Oh, she stay doing
Pearl, I'm
that.
My bad. My bad. What you say? Can y'all hear me now?
We didn't know what you said because you was on mute. Yeah,
I said shots.
now.
I said shots fired. You coming for Reggie already? I said shots fired. Oh,
Child, when do I not come for Reggie?
He lived to come for me. That's what he do. He lived for that.
It's
Reggie.
funny how Reggie gets on this panel and try. It's funny how Reggie gets on this panel and tries to play the victim when he is such a bully, and he was a bully to me all my childhood. And now that I'm returning the favor, he wants to get up here and play victim. It's really ridiculous, child. Oh God. And I know
now,
nobody
y'all
up here
know
believes
I
that he was
never bullied that child.
I'm inclined to believe Reggie.
Of course, you're gonna believe him, child.
Enough with the lies. Enough. Let's discuss more.
I said they wasn't gonna. I said they wasn't gonna believe me. No way. So it don't matter. They always take your side when you come up here, but it's okay. I guess it's the bald head. I guess it's the Montel Williams head of yours that makes me want to make up for you so much. I guess that's what it is.
Maybe you should try it and see if it
You
works.
do give a lot.
They said Miss Wanda.
I know. I don't want to look like a
what?
No, she didn't shout us out.
Right. She said, but they said she acting a fool, but she shouted you out though.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I wonder.
But what you say, Reggie?
I was just looking in the comments to see if my sister was in here. Stephanie being here on the regular.
Oh, she was on the live I had earlier today. She was laughing at me when I was dragging the shit out of DJ Academics earlier. She was in them damn comments. I seen her.
That's where you at.
Didn't you? But go ahead and get into the tweets of the week, which were, even though he's not here, Josiah picked those. He asked me if I needed him to pick them, and of course I did. So we're going to start with Basketball Wives first. So this is the first tweet of the week, which is: older kids don't get enough credit for having to take a back seat as their parents progress in life. I hope Angel hears what her son is telling her. What y'all think of that?
I agree.
Angel annoyed me because I said, "What the fuck you mean you about to kick this little boy out his room when everybody knows they keep their newborn babies in the bed with them and in the bassinet with them?" Like, girl, what is you talking about? She annoyed me.
Yeah. Well, I agree.
Like, I had to take her ass out.
I agree, and I'm glad that he was able to articulate what he needed. But like I said in my review, I was like, he gonna regret that shit in about 2 years. He gonna wish he took that room in that outhouse by himself and ain't have to worry about people coming in and out.
Definitely. But I understood his stance.
But I understood where he was coming from, though.
I do feel like at some point in time, he's still gonna have to get the fuck out that room, though.
He gonna have to give up that room.
That's just point blank, period. My opinion is much different from y'all's, which I guess is the unpopular opinion. I do agree with y'all in the sense of paying attention to your child's needs as you progress. I am a stepchild. You get what I'm saying? So I know what that is like. I get that 100%. But also, children don't always understand every damn thing. And true enough, the baby is going to be in the room. But the bottom line is you're going to have to give the motherfucker up anyway, because the two youngest kids is going to have to be closest to me. You in high school.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
just
I agree that he's going to eventually have to give it up, but I can appreciate that he was able to
I didn't
articulate.
think
Right.
What you say?
yeah, at
Yeah.
some point, yes, he's gonna. At some point, yes, he's gonna have to give up the room. But damn, like, why he got to give it up right
Yeah.
now? That was my whole point. Like, what's the point of him giving it
I
up
mean, yeah,
now
I get
when?
that part. That's why I said I agree with, him having his needs heard and met, because when they had the conversation, I mean, you could tell that they have a very close relationship. You know what I'm saying? And when they had the
Mhm.
conversation, she adjusted. So I think that as long as they have that open space as mother and son, it's always going to be okay. So they worked it out, so hey.
Yeah, and I appreciate the fact that she did
I
adjust.
do. Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's all I was saying. I appreciate the fact that she did
Oh,
adjust.
I do
Yeah.
agree that older kids don't get enough credit though at the same time because me being the oldest
Yeah.
in my mother's in my mother's household, I always felt like I didn't get enough credit. I mean, I got credit for the things that I did, but it's like I always felt like I had to sacrifice my own needs for everybody else's needs. So it's like the other kids didn't have to
Mm-hmm.
do that, but I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it's
I
hard being
definitely,
the oldest.
I
Well, I don't
understand,
know what that's
for a
like.
fact that I get that.
I don't know what that's like either.
It's
Yeah, I
hard.
don't know what
I don't
that's
know what
Be
it's
glad
like
you
like.
know.
either.
I'm saying. I'm on it.
I'm the oldest, but I don't feel like I've been like, looked over because I'm that girl. No.
You know,
Period.
I can't.
Period.
No, but Scotty know
What's
that
understandable, you don't understand it.
Period.
what happened.
Huh?
Oh no, go ahead, boo.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well, I was just saying that Scotty, he know, you know what I'm saying, that I identify with that too, with him as well, because I'm the oldest, and you know what I'm saying, out of the household that I grew up in, and it wasn't easy. A lot of times I remember my mom, she got burned with some hot grease. And so she was like out of it for a while because she was on the meds and everything. And my dad, he is the type, you know what I'm saying? He works, he's gonna pay all of the bills. That's him. He gonna make sure he provide for his family. And at the time I was upset because I was in my early 20s. I wanted to be out with my friends and stuff. And I had to really step up in that older role, making sure my mom had her meds on time, making sure that the kids was picked up, fed, bathed, homework done. That shit was a lot.
Yeah.
So, um,
It's like you the parent.
yeah, and I feel like then it wasn't really appreciated. It just was more so looked at as a
You supposed to
Expected.
do it.
Like that's what you were supposed to do.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. That's exactly what that was. So yes, I definitely get it. So we're gonna move on to the next tweet. Next tweet, that was chosen said, I'm not gonna put it all on Brandy because it might be production too, but I feel like they're trying to make this Brandy and Malaysia thing like Tammy and Evelyn. Any thoughts
I
on
agree.
it?
I
I
agree. I'm
don't give a
tired of
damn
hearing
no
it.
more.
I'm about to
Yeah, I'm
say
tired of
I
hearing
don't
it.
have an opinion.
If neither one of
I
y'all
I
gonna be
am on the
honest
fence
and
with it.
have
I
a
feel like they
conversation, I
trying to
don't care.
play. I'm sorry. Am I lagging?
I think Terrence is speaking low as hell, so it's kind of like you can hear him, but you can't.
I'm sorry, Terrence.
Terrence, are
Are
you
we
there?
ignoring this?
Can you hear Terrence? Yeah, he had the. I think his service is messing up. He just now he gonna come back in. Go ahead, Reggie.
But yeah, I'm on the fence with it. I do feel like they trying to play it up like that, but I don't think they trying to make them be the new Evelyn and Tammy. I just think they trying to make it a thing, which I mean, honestly, I know y'all saying that y'all over it, but as close as those girls was, this is a thing. Like to me,
It is, but I'm tired of it playing out.
I mean, I guess because I don't have the not the background that y'all have. But my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, you're not going to convince me that all of this. I don't know. I just need more. I just feel like there's stuff that's not being said. I don't know. I just need more. Either they planned it up for the cameras, or it's more that just ain't being said. Because I get it if you feel like she didn't have your back when you got fired from the show, but from what everybody is saying, she did have her back. From what everybody is saying, Malaysia did have the girl back. So
She
I don't
did.
know.
Because the thing is, even after that, Brandi was on the show. I feel like it's definitely something that's not being said. And I feel like the fact that they both being quiet speaks volumes that neither one of them are innocent. Um, that's just what I take from it. I feel like when two friends that are that close are not saying why they are falling out to the point they didn't put they damn near put their hands on each other, that's because y'all done both played so many parts and y'all scared to speak because y'all don't want the other one to speak. You get what
But
I'm saying?
but did
Yeah.
they really almost put hands on each other? Because they was in each other's faces, and if they wanted to, they could have scrapped.
I was gonna say
several
they
different
if
times.
Malaysia wanted to hit Brandi or Brandi wanted to hit Malaysia, they could have been scrapping because they were literally like you could tell
Yes.
they could have told each other what they had for breakfast. They were so close in each other's face,
But
and there
what
was
I'm
no
saying,
security there. So if they really
what I'm
wanted to fight, they'd afford it.
I'm just saying, for even for it to get that escalated, like at this point in the game, I have close friends that I have gotten that heated with before in the past. But at this big fucking age, I don't feel like we could come back from that now if that was to happen. You get what I'm saying? Even if they didn't touch each other, y'all in each other's face, and y'all kids know the other as auntie. That shit weird to me.
Yeah, it is. And out of order.
And out of fucking order.
Mm.
It just is. I feel like after being friends for 15 fucking years, and that's why I'm gonna be 100% honest. I love Basketball Wives because it was entertaining, but as far as substance is concerned, Shawnee, there was never any because I never liked it because it tore real friendships up on this show for fucking TV time. And the people that's falling out on these shows, these people ain't been friends for just 2-3 years. They be friends for 10, 15, 20 fucking years, get on this show, and now all of a sudden that's done. I don't like that. And then for to be friends that long and to get on national fucking TV and let this shit play out is corny to me on both ends. I would not do that with any of my friends on national fucking TV. Definitely not in person or in real life, but national fucking TV for everybody to see that shit. It's just I couldn't. I don't get it. And even if it is for camera time, I feel like if y'all was going to do it for camera time, I don't fucking know. It's just weird. Either y'all gonna say what it is about or let it go. My only thing is, well, we gonna get into it. I got a lot of shit to say about that, especially
Or
on
maybe
Brandy's
it's
end.
all a damn sham. Or maybe it's all a damn sham, and we the dumb people for believing that it's really true. Because both of them need a damn storyline any damn day. So we can all be some dumb schmoes thinking
Thank
that
you.
they hate each other. And in real damn life, they probably best damn friends and laughing at our asses for believing. Okay, one or two things are
Thank you
true
for
when it comes to
saying it. Thank you for saying it because I'm really over people,
because
and I feel like I have to defend Brandy
yeah,
because I feel like everybody want to give her all the smoke and act like Malaysia is just this and that. Everybody keep on saying Brandy's using Malaysia for a storyline. As if Malaysia got a fucking storyline of her own besides faking like her ass depressed. So what else is she doing?
right.
They both need each other
So
for some
that's why
camera
they
time. So let's
always
not act like.
right.
But
Somebody
she
said they
is
think
suing
they
her
was
kids.
scissoring.
Child.
Well, a lot of people
Yeah,
think they were
I've been
sizzling.
I said that they was the original Robin and Giselle. They was.
That's everybody.
Tammy been called that out.
They was the
Tammy
decent.
been
They
called
was the
that
cleaned up, well dressed versions.
Oh
out.
Lord.
Right. Tammy,
Oh my
Oh,
God! Next tweet.
Jackie,
Next
Jackie, and
tweet.
Club.
Next tweet. Next tweet. At least Rich kept it real. Brandy's husband was dropping dick off at folks' doorstep like he was UPS, and she's still with that man's smile.
I appreciated that scene though, because I felt like Brandy was the perfect person to have that conversation with British. Because as much shit as British talk, British not over that damn man.
She not over
But
that
she ain't.
man.
But
She
okay,
not.
but
She
can I
wanted-
say this? Listen, I said this on my review, and I even said this a little bit earlier. I really, and I was gonna wait till we got to this on the show, but I'll go ahead and say it now. I really need us to normalize that it's okay to walk away. Like,
Okay.
we need to stop this. We're gonna encourage our friends to be in unhealthy relationships. It doesn't. I don't give a damn how much British love that man and how much she's not over that man. That is not a healthy relationship. That is not a good relationship. And I'm sick of people making excuses for bad behavior because it's what's convenient. So as your friend, you're going to encourage that your friend to be in a relationship that is unhealthy and that is toxic because it's comfortable. No, like that's the same thing that we were everybody, not we, but I mean everybody was mad at Jackie for encouraging that shit, and then British gonna turn around and do the same thing. Just because she still love that man, don't mean she's supposed to be with that man. I'm sorry. I just
I get that, and you.
I mean, I agree.
I'm on your side with that. But sometimes it just don't work that way. We know that that's what it should be, but in some cases with some people, that's the end all be all. And you see what happens when it comes to this group.
But what I'm saying is, as a friend,
and then they get in it.
But what I'm saying is, as a friend, I'm not going to encourage it. So if you are in a relationship that's toxic, if you're in a relationship that's toxic and that's where you want to be, I love you, T, and I'm gonna be like, look, bruh. Look, little bruh, if that's where you want to be, I can't tell you not to be there. But if you're telling me, look, I know that me and him, we're going to always have something, but I just can't do it anymore. I'm not going to encourage you to say, well, you should stay there. I know you still love him, but if he's not healthy and the relationship's not healthy, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you're saying, look, I'm staying, that's my man, and I'm sticking by him. I mean, what can I say to that? But if you've already separated, I'm not going to encourage you to go back, knowing that the shit is toxic.
Okay, this is my one thing. I just got one thing to piggyback off with really be. I get exactly what you're saying wholeheartedly, 100%. But, however, of course, but no, seriously, the only reason why I feel like Brandy did it, or I would have even done it, is because she already stated she wasn't even trying to leave for real. She just was leaving for a few months to show him that she would.
Right, because she thought that by leaving, he would get his shit together, but he didn't. So if I left because if I left because I'm waiting for him to get his shit together, and the reason why we're still not back together is because he's still out here hoeing in them streets. Why are you encouraging her to go back? I get it. I get it that she didn't leave thinking that she was going to be gone permanently. But if you left to teach him a lesson and he's still doing the same shit he was doing when you left, why would you encourage that shit?
You right.
That's because Brandy knows she made a dumbass decision staying with her husband, so she want British to be in the same boat.
Well, let me say this about Brandy as well. She wasn't perfect in her marriage either. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to condone the cheating, because I don't, especially as much as he did on her. But she had her flaws too. And I feel like that was a reason that she took a second chance, because when her husband was on Ayanla, she looked at that man and told him, I don't even understand how you married a woman that talks to you this way. How you could even still be with a woman who speaks to you like this. And because y'all know Brandy's very passionate.
But you know what? And I mean, we're going way left with this. But I would ask this question, and again, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Y'all know more than I know. My question would be: did she start talking to him like that before or after all the cheating? Because see, some of that
That's what
stuff,
I want to know.
you know what I'm saying? Because
That's true.
I would be willing to bet that she ain't start off like that. That her talking to him crazy and talking to him sideways is out. It's probably out of hurt, and it's probably her way of getting some sort of control in a situation that she ain't had no control in.
Well, let me say this. Let me ask this real quick. Do y'all think that how passionate she is when she sees some shit she don't like and she voice her opinion and she get irate, that that's just for the girls on the show? Because girls that I know like that in real life, they carry that in a relationship too.
Nah. It's a whole lot of
Nah,
women.
I doubt.
It's a whole lot of women that's real rah 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 until
yeah,
they man come in the room.
right. But see, you know what? This is my thing, though. We probably expected too much out of Brandi because she stayed with her man. So what she looked like telling her, well, you can't stay with yours because he ain't shit. But she stayed with, much like I tell
Right.
my T-subs, they complain about their man all day, every day. But when I talk about my trade, they tell me to leave mine. How y'all gonna sit up and tell me to leave mine and y'all staying with y'all? So that's probably for real. No, I'm dead serious. That's probably why Brandi was like, well, I can't tell her to leave her man, but listen, it's not like she's lying. Every time British talks about him, yeah, she'd be upset, but you can't tell that she's still at that man. So it's like you sending off two
Of
different
course.
signals. It's like, yeah, your mouth is saying one thing, but when I look at you, it's a totally different thing. So it's like you can't get upset at people when when they're confused.
Right.
But I mean,
That's
I'm
true.
gonna say this
That's
and then I'm gonna shut up because we got to move on. But all I'm saying is this. Then you know what it is, and I know it's a TV show, so they probably had to film a scene. But just assume for a minute that the cameras are not there. There is such thing as I don't need to address it. Again, if you're in a toxic relationship, and I know that I got my relationship is some bullshit, then I don't have an opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
going to encourage you because I don't have an opinion. Because I know my shit's fucked up.
That's
Right.
right.
And I'm done. I'm just set up so we can
Well,
move on.
I don't know. I mean,
All right.
maybe
Well.
Brandi thinks,
All right.
so maybe she feel like Lorenzo would change.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
we're gonna. Well, we're gonna get into that later on in the show, child, because that scene will be coming up. At this point, we might need to skip the damn scene. We've already talked about it up here. But
Exactly.
we open up the show with we we open up the show with the person that they're giving way too much airtime to, and that's Angel Brinks and British. Now they discuss Jackie's interfering, and they also discuss British and Lorenzo's co-parenting. How do y'all feel about Angel's feelings about Jackie's interference when it came down to her and Rockstar and what she did at that table? I still feel like Jackie was fucking wrong for how she did that shit. I don't know why
That
she
shit
thought
was
that was a good
messy
idea
as
to have
fuck.
a conversation
Let
in
me.
front of
Jackie was
Rockstar
wrong.
at all.
That shit was
Period.
messy as
Jackie was
fuck. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah,
She knew exactly.
Ditto.
That
Jackie was
I
whore
very
knew
agree.
wrong.
exactly what she was doing. She
Ditto.
knew.
I agree.
My thing about Jackie is just because you've been married to a butch queen this damn long,
Oh, here we go.
don't make
Oh
you the
Lord.
expert on marriages, girl. It
It
works for you
doesn't.
because you're dealing with a butch queen. Y'all both sis. It works. But you can you can't just constantly put yourself involved in somebody's marital issues, or if somebody break up, oh, I just gotta help them. I can't stand when people do that. Jackie, mind your business.
She
If
want to
she
be
wants to be
important so
becoming
bad.
and waste her life, let her do it.
Exactly. She want to
Like,
be
what makes
important
her the
so fucking bad.
relationship?
Hey, sexy.
What
Look
makes
at
her the
this
relationship?
camera.
Yeah.
What you talking?
You don't know how to
Lesbian
react to
man
that, child.
I know he don't even know what to say. Look, he like what?
Oh,
But see,
Go
my
ahead.
thing with that is, I just think that Jackie feel just. I agree with Tam. Just because you've been married to a butch queen for all these damn years, don't mean that you can tell somebody else what they marriage should be or who they should be with. You know what I mean? Like who, like as if we know what type of issues you and Doug got. You and Doug playing it up for the camera like y'all got a perfect marriage, but them be the main ones with
Period.
the biggest issues.
Period.
Child,
Period.
because Doug don't be around her ass.
Right. He
Hell
be on
no.
the
At
road.
all.
In the locker room with all the boys. That's where he really wants to be.
And that's why she be so
Jackie,
damn overprotective.
free.
She don't know what's gonna be popping out of the closet from underneath the bed. She watching everything, niggas and bitches.
My thing
Listen,
is
to let me
that
tell
shit
it,
that
Jackie is into it. That's really what I think.
Right.
I think they both ended up.
Yes, I can see
That's
it.
why it worked. That's my point. That's why she feel like she a damn know-it-all. Jackie, mind your business.
Okay,
that shit
everybody's
that Jackie
husband is
did was
not getting
messy
their
as
salad
hell.
tossed.
It was messy as hell.
Oh my God.
Even if you had a
Listen.
valid concern about what was going on with Angel's relationship, you knew you were being messy as hell by having that conversation in front of Rockstar. In no world, you don't even know that man like that. In no
Right.
world would that have been appropriate for you to sit
Right.
there and talk about him like that in front. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rockstar is a clown, but I understood him getting upset, and I understood him,
Me too.
coming for Duffy, because Jackie made it seem like Duffy was the one that was saying all of it. So I understood why he got mad, and I understood why his anger was geared towards Duffy, because that's how Jackie presented it. But there was no reason in the world why Jackie was supposed to have that conversation in front of him. You wait till he's gone, you pull her to the side, you say, "Hey girl, let's do lunch." And then you say what you need to say to her privately and let her address it how. Because part of her reaction is because it was done in front of Rockstar.
Of course, if it was never done in front of him, I don't think that she would have reacted that way. Even though I still don't like the fact of how she tried to switch it up. Like, what? Why would they say
Right.
that? Like, bitch, you're not happy.
Right.
So stop.
Like I said, Angel is playing this shit up for the cameras, and she's trying to turn Rockstar into something serious. Girl, just say it for what it is. That's why you were scared to tell your mama, and that's why your mama ain't down with this shit. She probably looking at this like another nigga. That's probably what the mama is looking at it as, and I that's just how I feel. This another situation where you done got yourself involved with another nigga, and you having this man baby, and you ain't married.
Period.
But then
But
you stand up and talk
I'm gonna be
about,
honest.
I don't want to get married no more. Girl, please. I
But-
just feel like she's lowering her standards for him, and that's what I don't like.
Absolutely.
Because she
But
doing
this-
big shit with her career.
But my thing
That's
is
my
this,
point. No, you don't have to do all that.
right? And again, Angel did say that things with her and Rockstar were not good or whatever, which is all the more reason why putting me on the spot in front of him is not a good idea. Like, that's all the more reason why, if you're my friend, you wouldn't have put me in that position. You know, I can't really go nowhere right now. I mean, I can physically go somewhere, but I'm tied to this nigga for the next 18 years. Like, let me process and handle it the way I need to handle it. You can talk to me as a friend, but pull me aside. That's crazy. That's not.
Yeah.
You should have pulled yourself to the side and wore a condom. That's what you should have did, and you wouldn't have been in
What
this
you
position.
think
I know y'all
Now,
see.
girl, wear a condom.
I see
I
it.
Don't have sex with a nigga protected that ain't your husband.
I'm not
You
doing.
say that for
Listen,
your
I'm not doing this with Mims. I ain't doing this with him. I ain't doing it with him.
I am not
I'm
doing
not doing
it.
this.
I see
But
it.
listen,
Y'all
the
know
only
Mims
thing
is
that
the
really
best. I'm
caught
not
my
doing this with
attention.
Mims.
The only thing that caught my attention was that in that scene was that god awful ass fashion that she be peddling around here, child. And I know it's the market for everything, and I ain't trying to dog her out, but it's just like Lord God Almighty.
But she don't
It's
do
But
her
at least-
celebrities. She don't do her
Nobody else
celebrities like that.
None of them can dress. I don't give a fuck what
She
nobody
don't.
says. Tacky as hell. All of them. All of them.
Well,
think-
Megan Thee Stallion be looking good.
I'm talking about the cast.
Tag me in on that. Tag me in. Listen, y'all know this is only my third Basketball Wives season. I come from the world of Real Housewives, and I look at all the Real Housewives except for New York. And when I say that I'm used to the glam, I'm used to the right lighting. I'm used to the right wardrobe. Even the worst dressed bitches on the Housewives franchise, which I think out of all of them, the worst dress I think is New Jersey because they don't give a fuck. They'll
Yeah,
put any damn thing
they
on.
don't. Yeah,
They don't care.
yeah, I agree.
But even on
Mm-mm.
New Jersey, their makeup, their glam, the lighting, I'm like, what the fuck kind of five and dime production we got going? Because they look horrible.
Horrible.
Their wardrobes are horrible. Their makeup
The
is
makeup,
horrible.
the
Well, now
Horrible.
wait a
Like,
minute, because I feel like Brooke has been looking good. What's wrong with
Me too.
Brooke?
Brooke been looking real good. Brooke look
Yeah,
real good. I
and
love
She
her outfit
has,
she had.
and
outside of that auntie wig she wore to that gender
thank
reveal.
you. Okay, that's my point. Brooke Wigs, what the fuck?
I mean, they all have had a couple of mess ups or have had some mess ups, but I feel like they've been okay. I don't think they've been
Mm-mm.
bad. I don't think they've been
Yeah, I don't
bad
think they've
because
been that horrible.
if we want to talk about glam, because Real Housewives, honey, them girls on there ain't doing too much better themselves. They looking real thrifty
Shit,
this
they doing
season.
better than them damn
Okay.
They doing
shit.
better than Basketball Wives.
They doing better than Basketball
I don't
Wives.
care what nobody say. Basketball Wives girls cannot dress. Just because you have a label on,
That's
does
what I
not
be saying
mean
about
you look
Marlo.
good.
That's what I be saying about Marlo, because Lord
And on
knows.
Them
Basketball
hoes
Wives,
can't
you're
see
not gonna
Marlo.
convince me. Some of that shit don't have no
Well,
labels
Marlo
on it.
ain't
Some of
bought
that shit,
shit.
some of that shit is coming from Fashion Nova and Shein. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on, boo.
Some of that shit is stolen that she done got out.
Okay,
That's
okay,
what it is.
okay,
Marlo ain't got
okay, okay,
All right, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
okay,
my bad. I'm done. I'm done.
okay. They discussed British and Lorenzo's co-parenting situation, and I guess at this point in time, British and Lorenzo were doing well with their co-parenting situation. But to me, British wants more than a co-parenting situation. She's just not going to allow herself to have it due
I
to the
can't
fact
stand him.
that he's a dog. That's it.
Right.
He a dog and he don't care. Like he
So,
don't care.
It be the dog ass niggas that be having
Mm-mm.
people hearts. I've been there, British. That's why I ain't judging. British, I've been there. I know how it is. But you got to break yourself away from that, British. If not for yourself or your daughter, because you would not want your daughter to go through this. You wouldn't. You would not tell your daughter to stay with a man that's doing that shit. So you really got to break
and that's why
yourself
her
away
friends
from it.
don't need
But
to be
I get it.
encouraging
I get
her.
it. Well, are they really friends?
well, I
A
guess
lot of these hoes ain't in the house into that damn scene. Girl, they ain't friends. I go to my friend's house. I've been there.
well,
Like I ain't never.
Shut up, T,
I'm
please.
just saying because we
Some of these
noticed that
girls
this whole
are building friendships.
this the first time
Y'all,
I
so
get
you know
invited
what?
to
I'm not gonna play with neither one of y'all, because y'all.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, what about your friends? Are you really?
well, we can move on to Duff.
Do we
Go
really
ahead.
have
Go
to?
Go ahead, Duffy.
Oh,
We can move on to Duff for any month. And the only thing I'm gonna say about Duff for any month, and I think I can speak for everybody when I say this, I think that Iman is being very unfair to Duffy. I feel like she should be allowed to have her career just like he got his. He want her to be a housewife that's sitting at home barefoot, pregnant, cooking food all day, and not have nothing of her own.
That's the culture.
No, he
But that's
wants
part of the
he wants her to
problem.
be a housewife
That's part of the
without the
problem.
ring
He wants her
and
to
the
do all
men.
that, but he don't want to make her a wife. So I still
Yeah.
not saying that just because he married her that she has to sit at home. But at least if that's what you want, if you want me to play the role of stay-at-home housewife, then bitch, make me a wife.
that's just his insecurities after she had plopped and bopped around a few years ago. Now he worried that she's still on it. Like, child, she did whatever she did. Them days
Well,
over
it's
with.
ridiculous.
She's a mother now. Like, let it go. You stayed, didn't you? So
Period.
let's move the fuck along.
She better
Okay,
have stayed.
so I
That
guess
man I'd stayed too. The fuck? I'd have stayed. I ain't mad at her for staying.
No,
But I
I'm
ain't
talking
about
about
to quit
him.
my
no. No, we're not talking about her. We talking about him. He stayed with her regardless of her thought and them bopping before him. So it's
because he wanted
he wanted what?
he wanted a sister. We see what's going on. The same thing with Angel is the same thing that's going on with that boy she with. I see it for what it is.
Oh,
And
oh
she
my
wanted
God.
too, definitely, because she's talking about, I'm with a 6'7" Persian man, and
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Tell it, sis. See, the Pisces sister, we get each other.
Okay, so we're gonna get into this weird ass scene with Jackie, Jennifer, and Malaysia. Now, wasn't Jennifer just mad at Malaysia for bringing Zell to the meat market, and now she in the scene with her
Yeah.
working out? I'm confused. I guess Malaysia just trying to find anybody to film
Daddy
with.
long leg need a storyline, child. What Daddy long leg got going on? What happened to her
So,
documentary? What happened to her stolen Range Rover? What happened to that man that she was with that was stealing her out of house and home? What happened to all
oh
of
my
that? Now
God,
she up here doing hair. She ain't
oh
got
my
nothing
God.
going
Anyway,
on. Nothing.
Wait,
oh
who
my
doing
God.
Not
hair?
her.
Cause I ain't see that. I know you ain't talking about Jennifer.
Oh, you ain't hear that?
Yeah, she got hairline.
Jen, I'm not
Oh, she
mad
Huh?
got
at
a
Joe because
hairline. I thought you were saying she was a hairstylist, like doing hair. I was about to say,
No,
no.
she
who
got a
hair?
hairline.
First of
No, she
all,
got a
I
hairline.
feel like that's
But
another avenue for her because her lace be melted, baby. I live for it.
Yeah, her
I mean,
hair is
I do
always
live for
fine.
Jennifer, and that's
um,
another thing. Jennifer be fly as fuck too,
She do.
and her hair stay laid. Now you know they say that breath ain't right, but you know I don't know about that.
did you have to add that? You could have just left it
Obviously,
that she be a bad. But
it gotta
anyway,
be a flaw some damn
That's
way.
probably why Jelani gave her ass a pet. He probably smelt her damn breath. He said, "Oh no, God."
oh my God. So Jackie starts talking about the drama at the tasting and the issues within the group, and that Jackie wants to do a podcast. Now, I think Jackie mentioned the stuff that happened at Brandy's tasting when everybody, I think Angel was arguing with everybody about the Jackie and Duffy situation, and then she was saying that the issues within the group is that they like to sweep things under the rug, but then when things come out, it explodes and it becomes bigger than what it is, and that everybody to speak their piece. And now she wants to do a podcast and bring all the girls together. At first, when I saw this, I thought this is Jackie bringing all the girls together to start some shit, asking them a bunch of questions about who they got beef with and all this other shit. That's what I thought this was, but apparently it wasn't that. But there ain't really nothing to say about this scene, really. I mean, we just know that Jackie wanted to do a podcast, so we can move the fuck on because there wasn't really nothing going on.
Wait,
First of all,
wait.
this
Let me
next,
say something. Let me say something.
what?
Before I say something about this scene, I gotta tell y'all I'm in tears. Cause Wayne Mills said that you could tell Jennifer be on the budget. No shit.
What?
Every time y'all see her in the scene, y'all ever notice Jennifer ain't never got a plate. She always.
Now I feel like I'm gonna be looking out for that.
He damn so dope.
Only Reggie, only him.
But listen, first of all, Jackie, how you got a damn podcast that you got to go buy some microphones for? This some
Right.
shit you just wanted to start up to
Whole
just
thing.
be in folks' motherfucking business.
No, but you know what? Jackie did have a podcast before, but I'm wondering when the last time she had an episode out. Cause I'm the same. I said the same thing. I said, how you ain't have enough microphones?
First of all, the mics that she had 6 years ago was crusted and dusted out, and that's why she had to find some new ones. She had to have a hacker get into that damn podcast login because she ain't remember shit.
Oh my God.
I am fucking weak.
Sick of her ass.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
First of all, they had Jackie, Brandy, and one of them miscellaneous ass sisters. I wish they would go. Y'all,
please go
I'm
away.
sick of
why
them.
these why are those sisters here? They look like they're like fleas that just won't go away. Like, have you ever been sitting up under a tree on a hot summer day and the fly just keep flying around your ear? That's what them damn sisters remind me of. They just irk me. Like,
And then
and they don't even be doing shit.
they just want to be apart so bad. And it's just like, okay,
They
first of
really
all,
do.
girl,
Like,
don't nobody, what's that twin name that said the shit about the baby food? Because I don't even know her name.
Nia.
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 First of all, girl, stop trying to sit here and be like you didn't mean no harm. Y'all know I say this all the time. I hate when bitches don't do shit with their chest. Cause if I was Nia, I would have broke my foot off in Brooke ass that day and be like, that's what the fuck I posted. And yeah, I'm invited. It was a joke, bitch. I ain't mean it like that. So what? What you expect, bitch? We would have had it.
I mean, she did kind of have that energy though. She was kind of like, it was funny.
Nah, she didn't give enough of it. Cause I would have sat that ass down about the joke that I told. I hate when bitches, because now she backpedaling. Oh, that girl didn't mean no harm. You meant exactly what the fuck you said. And if that's what you said, stand on it. It don't nobody else gotta agree with you. I hate when bitches be like that. If don't nobody else agree with you and you gotta stand alone, then bitch, fight the fuck alone.
Stand alone. Right.
Oh, okay. Well,
even though I
Jackie explains the podcast. Jackie explains the podcast to Brandi and Noria, whatever her name is, and she tells them how she wants to get all the girls together for the podcast to talk about their experiences as basketball wives or girlfriends or whatever the fuck some of them are, and then they discuss everything that they go through as basketball wives and ex-wives and fiancés, baby mamas, jump offs, whatever the fuck they are. They talk about what they go through, and then what is it? Jackie asks Brandi where she is right now with Malaysia, as if she does not know where Brandi is with Malaysia. And then what killed me about this was that Jackie asked Brandi where she was with Malaysia, and when Brandi said where she was with Malaysia, then social media gets mad and be talking. All she do is talk about Malaysia. The woman asked her where she was with the girl. Like, why y'all mad? Anytime Brandi says anything, everybody gets mad. That's why I feel the need to defend her all the time, because everybody just always got something to say when she says something.
I do get it, but is the mean mugging necessary every time Malaysia walk into a room?
Right, because she really be sick.
But Brandi looks like she's miserable all the time, so it's not just regulated for Malaysia.
It's definitely at Malaysia. When Malaysia came into that podcast, she had her nose all turned up and frowned up and just mugged that girl, beaming at her while
Malaysia
she walked
was
in.
3 hours late.
Right.
Jackie had just started talking.
She's always late. Get your life together, girl.
She don't like the girl. Y'all act like y'all ain't never been in no situation where y'all dislike somebody at some point, and everything they do get on your motherfucking nerves. That's just one of them situations.
Let me say this, Scotty. I'm not gonna be like that with a bitch that put shots in my ass to help me have babies. I'm just being real.
Well, you can be real all you want to, but they're not friends. They're not friends. She don't fuck with the girl. They're in a bad place. That's just what it.
Okay, so if we in a bad place, why I got to be all of that? Just leave me alone.
Everybody ain't gonna everybody ain't gonna be the same.
Which is true, and that's what I'm saying. She need to grow the fuck up on that part.
I agree with that, because what I'm saying
I'm not mad at it.
I don't agree with
But Scotty, what I will say is this: if LaQuisha saw that and checked her, I wouldn't be mad at her, because I would feel the same way. I won't be mad with her either. I'm on your mind like that. Like, I ain't said a goddamn thing to you. I spoke.
But
I spoke to
what's so funny to me about But what's so funny to me about this is everybody want to say Brandi needs to grow up because of the way she's acting, which she does. But nobody said anything. When the show first started, when they was at their wedding, Brandi actually tried to be nice to Malaysia and actually spoke to the girl, and Malaysia turned her head. But then nobody say shit about her needing to grow up. Everybody thought it was funny. But because when Brandi did this problem, that's the issue.
But we 6 episodes in. So
it don't matter.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if Brandi already knows what it is, then what's the point of all of that? I
Right.
would pay her ass dust. I wouldn't make no faces. It would be what it is. I'm not going to do all of that. I refuse to make you think that you rule my world in any way. I'm still going to drink my drink. I'm still going to talk who I'm talking to. I'm not going to do all that. Bitch,
Right.
fuck you. I'm not
Well,
doing all
at the
that.
end of the day,
Period.
everybody's not the same. Some people just do that, and that's what it
Well,
is.
I'm
I
rooting
know
for
I've
Brandi
done
not
it
to
before, so
actually
I'm not gonna
bother.
sit up here and get on my damn
Well,
soapbox.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
need
not
for
gonna get.
Brandi
I'm
not to
not
be
gonna get
bothered.
on my soapbox and act as if I'm not gonna get on my soapbox and act as if I haven't done it, because there have been times where I have fallen out with people that I was really really cool with, and I did turn my nose up when I heard their name or when they were in the damn room. I'm just saying. So I'm not gonna
I
sit there and act
agree.
like I ain't never
Scott,
did it.
No, I'm not
I
saying that I
totally
never
agree
done
with
it,
you.
but I'm just saying
I
after
agree with
all of
you.
this time, it should just
Right.
be
I'm saying
nothing.
I
And
understand it. I'm just saying
they
I
at a
understand it, and I'm not.
But I agree
I'm
with you.
saying I
Trust me.
understand it. I'm not necessarily saying that it's right or it's the correct way to be. What I'm saying is I understand.
I
well,
do too. But I understand it better if her ass be unbothered. Don't tell me that it's cool. It is what it is. We ain't friends no more, and I'm cool with it. But you bothered with everything that she do. Don't tell me that. Then you
right.
do. You care. Don't tell me you don't care. But then when she come in, you
Clearly,
care.
she
Don't
does.
do
That
it.
is the entire point. She does care. Her feelings are hurt, and that's what it is. That's what we're all saying. So that's why I'm not upset. I get it.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
got to
need
see
I'm
for
her
her to
now.
sorry, but
stand
I
with
get
what
it.
she's saying and let it be what it is. If you don't care, don't care. If you do care, let it be that. That's why they just need to talk to each other.
You got to
Because
see
both of them
that.
act like they don't care, but I feel like they do. So they just need to talk. Because then we can end all of this. We can end all of this.
All of the shit.
Right. Right. And I feel like Malaysia has tried to talk to her. I get that she did some phony ass shit with be coming down with the mean girls and things of that nature and switching up. But Shawnee did apologize to her. You know what I'm saying? She did try to help Brandi stay on the show. And I'm not saying that she didn't switch up, but if you know that, I'm just saying, like, why hold on to it? And from what I'm seeing, Brandi is gonna have much bigger fish to fry than this anyway.
Exactly. That's another thing. That's another thing. And I'm glad you said that, Reggie. That's another reason why Brandi needs to let that go. Because, girl, life is short. All right?
It's
Somebody
so
has to be
easy.
the adult here. And if it
I
gotta be
just
you
feel
to be
like
the
it's
adult,
so
then
easy for
so
people to tell
cool.
somebody what it's so easy for people to tell somebody what to do with their hurt and how they're supposed to react. It's not everybody's not gonna deal with their hurt the same damn way. That's all I'm saying. Like everybody, when it
No,
comes down to this
no.
girl, everybody let me finish what I'm saying. When it comes down to this girl, everybody want to criticize how she handles the shit. And like I said, it's not cool. She does need to tone it down just a little bit. But at the same time, I'm sick of everybody acting like she's the villain and Malaysia is the innocent victim in this situation. She ain't. That's how I feel.
She isn't, but it's the fact, Brandi, look at she acting a damn fool. That's why it's making it look that way.
I'm not
If she would
denying that
sit
she's acting.
down,
I'm not denying that she's acting a fool. I'm not
but
denying
that's what
that.
I'm
But I'm
saying. If
also
she would
I
sit
also
down
understand.
and relax for a minute, maybe people could start seeing things clearly. But when you acting a fool and one person is not engaging, people only are going to see just the one fool.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that
But
Right.
she
have
does
you ever
not have.
thought about
Hold on, let me finish. I'm not saying that she does not have the right to be hurt. I said this from episode 1, from before the show even aired, and even said how I DM'd Brandi, and I understand how she feel. Friendship breakups are hard as fuck, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
point in time, you have to find a better way as an adult. She is a wife and mother. These girls, these are not 23-year-old women. These girls grown as fuck. They should not be
Right.
not able to coexist in a room. I know that there's some people that I can't be in a room with. And if I don't want to be in a room with them, then I won't, because I won't put myself in that position. But if we are going to be in the same room, I'm not going to make the situation uncomfortable for myself and everybody else involved. We're adults. We came for one purpose. It don't always got to be messy. Okay, we not friends anymore. That's how I am. See, I don't bother people. If we fell out, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to bother you. But if you fuck with me, you're going to make me choose another side of this. Let's just leave each other the fuck alone and be done with it. And I feel like
Right.
with Brandi, at her age, she should be trying to elevate from that. She's been through so much other shit that this should be so small to her. I get that she is hurt. But if Malaysia don't want to hear it and nobody else is trying to seek it, it's just like I've been told before. Sometimes you can't always receive that closure, and that shit is fucked up. But it's life. And so what you going to do? Continuously be mad at Malaysia while this girl is moving on, living her life, not thinking about you. You are upset and still feeling some type of way. I refuse to feel some type of way about somebody and be held back while they moving on and living fucking happy. Not saying that Malaysia is living happy, but she not living with that particular poison in her life currently. No, she's not a victim. That's why I said for both of them to be so quiet, I feel like both of them have had a hand in the situation. But I feel like when they was trying to talk to each other, when they was outside, I feel like Malaysia was open. I feel like once Brandi got pissed off about the whole dad thing, she got hyped and that shit went out the window. And I'm sorry, I feel Malaysia, phony or not. Regardless of how you feel, don't fucking speak to me that way. If you don't want me to interact with you like that, if you want to have a real conversation, we can have one. But all that hooping and hollering and getting up and extra shit, I'm not having it. No. So no, if that's how you gonna act, no, I don't want to fucking talk to you.
I just agree to disagree, and we can move on, child, because I don't want to keep on talking about this. Because that, I mean, honestly, because we ain't gonna get nowhere. I'm not changing my mind on it, and that's just what it is. I'm not. That's
Stubborn
how I
child.
feel. Like I'm not. I just don't. I just feel like at the end of the day, and I'm just gonna say this because Reggie went on for 3 minutes, but I'm gonna say this.
Shut up.
I feel like this. It could be a situation where, like you said, there's a lot that's not being said. So it could be a situation where she may be blowing the fuck up because the person that she's talking to might be faking in front of her. And sometimes when people fake in front of you, it makes you pissed off. So it could be way more than what we think it is. Brandy could just be pissed off because she's being phony about it. Like that could make a person upset. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's not like they were only friends for 2 years. They were friends for 13 years. And just because somebody else moved on or they're pretending like they moved on, that doesn't mean that I'm supposed to handle it the same way that they are. I mean, if I'm hurt, I'm fucking hurt. And that's just what it is. And however I act about it is however I act about it. And it may not be the right way, but that's just how I feel about it. Like, I know that Brandy's attitude is not the best, but I just feel like I'm just over people only coming at her and not saying anything about how Malaysia's handling the situation because she didn't handle it right either at the beginning.
Well, we'll definitely have to agree to disagree.
So in the next one, well, we already talked about this whole stuff with Angel and her son, so I don't think we need to continue to talk about that. We're at the podcast, and Jackie and Duffy, they discuss Angel, and Jackie says that Duffy should, be a producer for a podcast or something like that. But I think that Duffy said she wanted to be like a female DJ Khaled or something like that. Like she wanted to put together like her own album and put different artists on there, and what she said, put different artists on there, and because she got an ear for music, I think she should. I ain't never heard no female DJ doing that.
I think that would be a great thing for her to do too.
Me too.
Yeah, British and Brooke discussed the podcast. I guess they're just excited to see what's about to go down Okay, yeah. I just see your text message. I guess they want to see how everything's gonna go. And then British Brooke and Brandy, they discussed Lorenzo, and British was saying how her and Lorenzo is in a good place right now. British just, it's like she's happy with her eyes wide open with a smile showing all her teeth that her and Lorenzo was in a better place, and they text each other and he gave her a gift and all this other stuff. British just want to be back with Lorenzo. That's really what this is, child. And she
Hey,
act like she don't want to be with him, but she really wants to be with him. That's really what it is. But she trying to fight it. That tends to happen sometimes, and I think we all been in situations where we love somebody that we shouldn't.
Child,
And I
mhm.
I
think that's
have.
just what she did with it. So that's why
I
I
think she
try
wants
not
to
to
be with.
judge.
I think she wants to be with a better version of Lorenzo. I don't think she wants to be with the version of Lorenzo that she has, which is why she said
Mm.
she left to begin with, because she left thinking that would might motivate him to get his shit together. Yeah, she still loves him. I don't doubt that at all, but I don't think she wants to continue to be on this merry-go-round that they've been on.
And
Yeah.
honestly, you could tell he's much different. I know you don't remember really B, but how that man was so reserved and quiet and relaxed, much fucking different now, like different.
Yeah.
So I feel like with men like that, when they switch up and change like that, those be the most dangerous ones. The
Scott, you got
ones that,
switch chats, boo.
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Those be the most dangerous ones because they trick you.
I agree.
They trick you and they manipulate you. And once they get you deep enough, it be like, boom, this is the real me, bitch. I'm about to show your ass. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what he did to British
Mhm.
and
He
took
was
her.
real quiet starting off, very quiet.
And you can see the difference in their personalities because she was the hype one. She was the, you know,
Mm.
oh, I'm a boss bitch type of girl. But now she's so different and so humble. Life will fucking humble you.
Well, shit, she's scamming in the background, so
Oh, what you mean?
what you mean?
I ain't read these in the
Well, like,
blogs. I need that tea.
what's in the blogs? I talked about that a million times up here.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's right. That's why her ass was crying on them previews.
Exactly, because of that.
Yes, because she was indicted. Yeah, she was indicted, child. We'll see if she
That's
make it
why
to the
she couldn't go to
reunion. If she not,
Mexico. The judge was like, "You gonna
yep.
keep your happy ass right here? No, you can't go to no damn Mexico."
Which it didn't
We'll
matter.
see if,
This ain't the 80s. They got jurisdiction over there now.
But the
but
judge
we'll
said
see if
she
she
couldn't
make
go.
it. We'll see if she make it to the damn reunion and see if she can be on the couch and not be a satellite from the damn jail cell. We'll see.
I hope
Um,
not.
let's see. Jennifer and Nia. Why is Nia here, girl? But anyway, they discuss how things are going to go. Malaysia comes in, and then immediately she sits down and she shares her story and how she met Gennaro and all this other stuff. And Brandy was like, not Brandy. Brooke was like, as she shared her story, Brooke said that this was another side of Malaysia that she didn't know about, and she feels like she can connect with Malaysia. She feels like this is a real person. Then Brandy says that she already knew the story, and it just makes her miss their friendship. Girl, Brandy shares her story with Jason. Honestly, I don't see how the fuck she's still with Jason. Like any man that tells me he cheated on me with 200 women, I just don't see how you could still be with.
Fool.
Huh?
Fool.
That, I mean, like that's how I feel. Cause, but again, who am I to judge? I've taken men back for shit too. So who am I to judge? But still, no. Um, Nia shared her story. I don't think any of us give a fuck about her story.
Did not care.
It was the
Brit-
typical basketball girlfriend. I mean,
yes,
you know,
basketball girlfriend, not wife. You said it right. Basketball
and it
girlfriend.
was the typical story. We all built these raggedy ass motherfucking niggas up for them to go be on some bullshit and stunt for the next motherfucker. Next.
It was really Jackie for me talking about, yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all basketball wives. No, you're the only basketball wife with the exception of Randy. And if we're gonna be honest, her nigga played overseas. He wasn't even in the NBA. Half of these girls dated athletes briefly and broke up. That's why basketball wives ain't shit, because none of these people are fucking relevant.
Oh,
You know what?
ooh, child.
Y'all not gonna do my girls. I'm logging off because I can't take this. I
Who is
can't.
your girl? Who is your girl? Who is your girls?
Wait, you was talking about the twins?
I'm talking about all them hoes.
That's what I'm saying. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that.
I mean, listen. I mean, honestly, I'm a basketball fan, and I don't even know who half these people are that they.
Half of them dudes like who?
You know what?
I mean, did Brooke even date a basketball? How many basketball players did Brooke date? Because she dated one dude when she first came on the show, and she married now, and I know it ain't to a basketball player. So, girl,
That's my point. Like, what's going on? What
like,
are we doing?
when the show first started, the people on the show were dating former stars and current stars. Like, Evelyn's ex, was a superstar. Of course, Shawnee, Dwight Howard's. Isn't that his name? Dwight Howard. Like, these were some, like, I don't know who these motherfuckers
Well,
are.
also, let's not also act like these bitches ain't have gag orders on these niggas when they first came out. So being tied to them didn't matter because they couldn't say the nigga name any the fuck way.
But the only one who really had a gag order was Royce. I don't know about the rest of them.
Shaq name ain't never been said, and if it was bleeped the fuck
out. No, his name was.
No, Shaq's actually been on the show.
In recent seasons, like the last.
I'm about to say Shaq's actually even been on the show.
They blanked his name out
when that rumor came about. When that rumor
came out, that's when they blanked his name out when that rumor. Yeah, you're right, really B. They actually blanked his name out when the rumor came out. But from the very beginning, everybody knew who Shania O'Neal's husband was from the beginning.
Well,
so his name.
But she still had to have a gag order.
If she had a gag order, they never would have said his name at all. Is what I'm saying.
Talking about later on. I'm talking about later on.
But that don't matter later on. It don't matter later on. They still knew already.
I mean, my point wasn't about whether they knew or not. My point was just about the permission and the fucking reach that they had. I just don't think that, Shaq, there was a few big names, but I don't think that everybody just from the first cast husband was so huge. Besides,
but they were from the first cast. As a basketball fan, I knew who these guys were.
I mean, compared to now, I don't know who half
these people are.
Compared to now, yeah, that is true. But
that's
I mean, shit.
I don't know these people.
It's basketball wives. I don't feel like they gotta be known because most of the bitches on Real Housewives wasn't known or their husbands.
But that's not what the premise of Real Housewives was. Real Housewives wasn't the premise wasn't housewives of celebrities. I mean,
now that they bringing celebrities on the show, it's fucking it up. It was better when it wasn't celebrities on the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That wasn't the premise of the.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Nobody was known. I don't feel like Basketball Wives was meant to be like famous. International NBA star wives.
I think I get both of y'all's point.
Yeah, I just think it was supposed to be.
To me, there's a difference. I mean, I hear what you're saying. But to me, there's a difference because if you're talking about basketball wives, I mean, granted, okay, technically, yes. But if the show started one way, then that's where you expect it to go. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, listen, let me just be, Reggie, I don't want you to get mad at me, baby. I don't want you to hurt your feelings, boo. This show is on life support, okay? We started off with the Shaquille O'Neal's. Right, we started off with the Shaquille O'Neal, and we are now on people. We're like, who, like, what did they ever?
No, it's definitely on life support. I agree with that 100%, but I just don't feel like it really would matter who it would be. Like as far as the basketball players, I could see if they named it something like NBA wives, then I'd be like, okay, what the fuck going on? But I feel like they need a mixture. These bitches already are these real big NBA players. They already got enough money. Let these other families eat and shit and get them some money. Then they can have their own little Their contract ain't looking like yours. You know, why not? I don't want to hear about the same people. So I guess that's where it was for me. Like, I like new faces. I like, that type of shit.
Not me. I want to know who these people are. But anyway, moving on.
So we could talk about some real shit.
Where's Scotty go? Scotty?
You gave them too much damn energy, if you want to be honest. Hell, we
Huh?
are in.
Way too, we gave more than what the episode gave us.
Dave,
You ain't never lied. You ain't never, ever, ever lied.
Well, that's because we're good at what we do.
Well, at the end of the episode, we see that there's a health scare with Brooke. So
with Brandi.
I mean Brandi. I'm sorry, Brandi. Yeah. And that's kind of where they left us hanging with this episode, with Brandi on her way to the hospital with having a cancer scare. So that's kind of where they left us on this one, y'all.
I hope it's all right. I do. Because I love me some Brandi. And
I don't wish that on anybody. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to see her dealing with that,
Right. And hopefully, maybe this would bring her and Malaysia close.
I hope not. Nope.
Why?
Because to me, that's too convenient. And I would question somebody like, oh, okay, so now that I'm going through something, now we just conveniently, no, keep that same energy from before I was sick. Hell no.
No, but it's not really about...
Sometimes a health scare... No, y'all, you were so mean. Sometimes a health scare...
Look, I always been mean. I'm going to die mean. And I'm probably going to be 100 years old still.
And that's fine, but that's what I'm saying. Because a health scare... make you realize just how life is short.
What I mean? What I miss?
We talking about Brandi.
What happened?
Her health scare.
I was saying that hopefully.
Yeah, you weren't around.
Yeah, this is the end of the episode. We at the end of the episode, child.
I had to. I heard my mother screaming, and I thought something was wrong, but it was my uncle. It was my uncle and my mother screaming, laughing at some show that Snoop Dogg on. So I really ran out of my room.
That Netflix show?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They up in there just literally screaming, laughing. That's why I ran out of here.
But I understand that. I definitely understand that.
Really big.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say, because I'm pretty sure you've heard me. Look, I'm not going down the road of me and somebody that I'm going at it with, that I'm related to. But I've clearly said, I hope my mother passed before one of us gets sick, because if I'm in the hospital, he ain't allowed to come there. I don't want him nowhere around me. None of that. I don't give a damn. I could be on life support. You better wait until before you bring
and I get that. I get that that's who you are. I get that that's who you are. But I'm just saying, I'm saying that if that might be a way for them to find their way back to each other. That's
and
it.
Honestly,
I understand that you're just a mean old lion. I get
look, the only thing you can find your way to is to kiss my ass on the pink part. That's all. That's the only way you can find something. All right. That's bullshit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think we're done with Basketball Wives.
Yeah, let's go, because y'all done show his ass.
We have squeezed that lemon until it's
wait. I done showed my ass, Reggie. I done showed my ass.
Well, I mean,
they already. First of all, they were already saying. Before we even move on, they were already saying that I was mad at all of y'all because y'all wasn't agreeing with me, which that's not the case. I was just passionate about what I was talking about. That's number one. I was just I get passionate about what I feel and what I believe. Me and Reggie have heated debates like this all the time, so that's really nothing new. So do me and Terrence. I'm just passionate about what I'm saying, and I don't give a damn who don't agree. I
don't care about us agreeing with him. Shit.
I'll fight with 100 damn people and still be wrong and still stand by what the fuck I said. I don't care.
That's what I'm about.
Hey, Chloe. He will.
Hey, Chloe.
Because he usually is wrong. So.
See, this is why I cuss really be out, and I really want to call her by that government name right now, but I'm not going to do it. But anyway, and then the second thing was like, well, why is Scotty over talking everybody? I wasn't trying to over talk. Hell, like some people got delays and shit, so it's like it may come across like I'm over talking, but I'm not really over talking. There is a slight delay with some of us, so it is what it is. But
I
child,
tell you what them
anyway,
likes looking like? What them likes looking like? Y'all,
yeah, what
what
the
them
likes
likes?
are looking like, first of all, because we over 200 people. So what's the likes looking like, child?
Let's get that.
Y'all worried
Yes.
about Scotty talking over people? Y'all hit that like button while y'all talking over people.
Get to it.
Listen, honey, what are the likes? Let me look at it.
That can't be
Let me
right.
tell
Let
me.
me refresh my page because what I'm seeing can't be right. Hold on. Let me refresh. Let me refresh.
How many likes it is, child?
140.
Oh, it's 139 likes. Oh, it's
It's
149.
141.
Okay. They're gonna
142.
come. They're gonna come as we continue, child. I know how the people is. It's gonna come as we go. But we're about to move
Like
on into
that,
the
man.
Housewives of Atlanta. And we got tweets of the week for that, which is what I was actually very anticipating on talking about this. I was anticipating this conversation because Basketball Wives really ain't giving much these days. It shows in the views of my reviews. They used to be my highest rated reviews. Now it's Housewives of Atlanta. Ain't that something? But anyway, here are the tweets of the week. Here's the first.
Sakina.
Period.
Oh Lord.
Drew Sidora is a great kind of housewife with a messy life. My opinion is that she's a part of the future of the Housewives of Atlanta. Thoughts?
Where?
I agree.
What?
I agree.
Where my tomatoes at? Where the fuck?
Honestly, I agree too. I ain't gonna lie. I agree too. Look at Sakina in the comments.
What she
That's
That's
said.
what
it.
I'm laughing at.
Nah, I
That's
agree
what I'm
with
laughing at.
that.
That's not in response
Sakina
to Drew.
said, "Oh, okay. Y'all is throwing tomatoes, which we already knew that was coming. But
I
Like,
why
I
y'all
don't like
disagree with
Drew.
that?
honestly,
I don't
I'm
like.
indifferent about it. Like, if she stays, she stays. If she goes, she goes. So really, I don't have too much of a vocal opinion about this here tweet.
But you
I
gotta
just feel.
admit though, regardless of us not liking Drew is bringing the shit this season.
Oh,
Okay.
you
She is.
listen,
Yeah.
listen.
I can see that for
Everybody's
sure.
storyline is about Drew. Even last season, her storyline is weak as shit, but everybody's conflict with Drew is their storyline.
Yeah.
I just want to say this. If we get to the end of this damn season and we don't hear nothing about her and Ralph, I'm a feel some kind of way because this is last season all over again. We start with that, and then she get into it with somebody. We don't hear nothing else about him being crazy until we get to a brand new season. You can't be the future of Housewives, and your storylines are inconsistent now.
I don't want to see Conehead no more. Okay? I don't need to see.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
need
not
to married no more.
Rob's
I don't
still
give
daddy. He an asshole, but he's still daddy. He got that Marceau shit left.
See, that's that bullshit. That's why
Oh.
that
Y'all
the
know I
niggas
love
be
my
acting the way they
Marceau.
be acting. He ain't shit.
Exactly. Ain't shit, and ain't shit cute about his conehead ass.
Oh no, you didn't.
Dirty
Fuck.
mangy
Girl,
ass
no, you
fucking
did.
dog.
I said what I
No,
said.
you didn't. Y'all gonna stop coming for Ralph. That's what y'all gonna stop
You better
doing.
believe it. Too.
I
Wow.
Tell
said
him
what
again.
I said.
Yes, Sakina, stand on it,
And
boo.
what you said was some bullshit. What you said was some bullshit. That's what it is.
Oh well, either way, guess what, Candy Burris?
Okay.
Guess what?
Oh my God, Kenya Moore wants some attention, child. I'm not talking to you, girl.
Ooh, Kia is that girl, so don't do it.
Wait a minute, why?
That's who Reggie want to be. Reggie want to be. Reggie want to be.
Terrence, Terrence, somebody in
Thank
the
you,
comments
Kenya.
talking about your husband.
Oh hell.
Reggie want to be Kenya, child. I'm gonna call him
Child,
Reggie
Who the
Moore.
fuck come out? Ralph, aka Lorenz Tate,
Kenya
lies you
could
tell.
never.
Oh, Lorenz.
Lies you
Yeah.
tell. The lies in my candy voice.
What's the next tweet?
Wait,
Yeah, 'cause
who lying? Who lying before I go to the next tweet? Who lying? What happened?
He
Ken
said
talking about some
Lorenz
Ralph,
late. I thought
aka
he said
Lorenz
Lorenz
Tate.
Tate. I thought
Oh,
he had
now
a
they know
tooth.
he don't look like no damn Lorenz Tate. No, they didn't say that. Now I
Not
love me some
Well,
rapper,
Lorenz.
actually,
no
he said
man.
AKA Lorenz late, so maybe he being funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
I thought that
Lorenz late.
Tate.
Oh,
I had read it wrong. Yeah.
oh, okay,
Oh yeah,
okay,
let's get that
okay.
corrected.
Well, the next tweet is I love this conversation of Kenya and Sheree being honest about the struggles in their businesses. I feel like on other shows, they only want to talk about their successes and not their setbacks. First of all, let me just say this before any of y'all start. Sheree is the definition of setbacks and failures. Her name should be She by Failure by Sheree because she is a failure. Everything she does is a failure. And I mean, that her talking about struggles in her business is really nothing. Is she really struggling? She don't do shit with her businesses. She don't try to do anything with her businesses. She don't even know what the fuck she needs to do with a business. She's so quick to try to
True.
be this glamorous. She's so quick to be this glamorous fashion designer. When she got the body, she should be she should be into the lifestyle thing. Like, why was Phaedra the one with the damn workout tape? Sheree should have a workout tape. Not only should she have workout tape, get some damn vitamin water or some. Get sell joggers, sell workout gear. Do that type of shit. Why Sheree drops the ball every
And
Every
time?
I
time.
gotta piggyback on that too.
And she about to fumble the bag too.
Because first of all, she's just not business savvy. That's her motherfucking problem. She don't know how to conduct
Period.
business. You could tell that when she was married to Bob, she was a kept bitch. And I'm just being
Ooh.
100. And I'm not knocking you
Oh
for
my
that.
God.
But see, that's the thing with kept women. They ain't never smart enough to stash shit away. Instead of spending that extra 5,000 that he
My
gave you to
invisible
go
dog.
shopping on the bag, bitch, that need to be going in the motherfucking safe somewhere. They don't be thinking.
Mm-hmm. That's what
And
I said last
Sure.
week.
Going to get some money in the divorce, and she ended up with nothing.
That's
Exactly.
what I said last week. She ain't
And
got
I
shit
wouldn't
to show
have
for
cared.
her.
Because if I was her, I would have had that safe to go to and been like, that's fine, bitch. He would have saw me living good, wondering, yeah, bitch, all of that shit, I went and bought some cheap shit and made you think it was the real shit. Like, I'm good. At any rate, I just had to say this about Phaedra having a fucking workout tape.
Oh
Girl,
Lord.
what was you doing on that tape for anybody to have a body like yours? Eating cornbread, bitch? Stop.
Well, I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give a shout out to Kenya. Y'all, I don't be saying it for Kenya. Y'all know Kenya is not my favorite person, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Kenya because I think this is the most transparent Kenya has been. For Kenya to sit up there and be honest about the fact that she almost getting ready to lose her company, that is not a Kenya we would have seen 2 seasons ago. So I'm gonna give Kenya a shout out for
Nah.
being transparent and upfront about what her struggles are and what she got going on with her business. I'm gonna give her a shout out for that.
Period.
Yeah. But at least Kenya is honest. Sheree ain't got an honest bone in her damn body. She's all about being a failure, and she
Now,
wants to
when
be a
Sheree
failure.
sat
So
there
let
with
her
her
be.
damn, listen, first of all,
She's
as
so
somebody
fake.
who lives and dies Jack Daniels, even I wouldn't trust a man by the name of Jack Daniels to be my lifestyle coach. I'm just saying. The man's name is Jack Daniels. The man's name is Jack Daniels, and he drink tea. Like, who does that?
Well, let
Jack
me say
Daniels and
I'm
he
this.
so
drink tea.
typical.
He still had more damn sense than her to be like, we ain't doing no more motherfuckers from
Yeah, he
prison.
did have some sense. He was trying to tell her, but for her to be like, the reason why he said, "What makes you happy?" She talking about some of my business. Bitch, you don't have a business. How that make you happy?
And, oh, girl, you never had a fucking business.
Why would
Well,
you?
like,
You
what are you
had-
saying?
Listen, you started off bad. You had a fashion show with no fashions. You
How
had joggers
dreadful.
with no jog. Like, what are you doing, ma'am?
You know
And you don't
something?
know when spring, summer is. You said spring, summer, September, spring, summer, September. Like,
Right.
girl, sit your stuttering ass down
Girl.
somewhere.
And first of all, she get on my nerves the way she talk, like she just got shit so together, girl. Shut your ass up. She just
Ain't
give
got
me one of
nothing
those.
together.
She
Right.
give me one of those soccer moms taking Vicodin, sipping on a glass of Chardonnay all motherfucking day. delusional, making up shit, and don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Right, and then she tried to talk to Kenya. I think she thought Kenya was going to amen her, talking about something. And every time I think I find somebody to work with, then he be trying to flirt with me and he want to get with me, and I be like, oh my goodness. And I think she thought Kenya was gonna be like, yeah, girl, I know what you mean. Kenya was like, you just gotta move past that. I said,
right.
You thought Kenya was gonna co-sign that bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sheree always needs to co-sign. Ain't her mama co-sign on Chateau, Sheree?
Well,
well.
That Airbnb.
Ain't that's why her mama staying with her?
I promise y'all she renting that thing out. I promise y'all. We could listen, next time we go to Atlanta, we need to rent out Chateau Sheree. I bet you we could find it.
It must not be.
God.
And my messy ass is definitely gonna go viral. I'm recording in the bitch and everything. I'm gonna be like, so I'm staying at the Chateau Sheree.
Now y'all know y'all gonna have to sign an NDA. Y'all gonna have to sign an NDA.
I got an NDA
pretty much.
She ain't gonna want y'all to air her shit out. She already got enough grief. You think she gonna let the people know her shit is Airbnb?
Well, I'm a visitor.
Hell no.
I'm a visitor. It's but so many rules she can have. I'm gonna get that shit out there, bitch, because I know it. Let me find a link.
Let me move on to the next tweet. I'm gonna play with him. Let me move on to the next tweet.
Well, her man sounding ass.
Oh my god! What we have? Sanya felt like she came into RHOA with a level head, but inviting Sheree and Marlo to the Nike event right in front of Drew was a flop move. She's not winning gold on this one.
It is not.
I'm sorry, I ain't feeling her no more.
I'm not either.
I don't understand what her issue is.
She don't have a real problem
with Drew. Like, you mad because you talking about something you don't understand. Drop it with Drew. Half of these housewives got motherfucking businesses that don't nobody understand, and they don't last that long. It's not that serious. Like, let Drew have her boot camp. Let her do her fraudulent weight loss. Half these people out here that be pushing weight loss products ain't really do it the right way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, we know that they get nipped and they get tucked and they get sucked and they get all them other things to make them look good. Girl, leave that woman alone and let her scam people in peace. Why
right. And let her do that, and you also let go them 10-year-old ass motherfucking medals as well, too.
Well, oh my God. I'm not mad at her for reminding people that's because, I mean, that's what you've done in your life. That's your accomplishment. But all I'm saying is, if you tell me I'm going to win a prize, if I win a contest, I don't want to wear your motherfucking gold medal around my neck as my prize. That's not a prize.
Oh, fuck that.
Can I take that? Like, that's not no prize. Can I get a gift card down to the Bath and Body Works or something? I can't do
nothing wrong with being proud of your accomplishments, but rubbing shit in people's face to make them feel beneath you, because that's exactly what the fuck she is doing, is not some shit that I'm cool with. It's a lot of bitches that do that when they have a degree and be like, oh, well, I have a degree. I don't, bitch, and I'm probably still making more fucking money than you. So don't do it.
I know you make more money than me because I'm a teacher, so I know you make more money than me.
You know what? Stop it. But no, I'm serious. It's just like, and it don't mean, and I'm not saying that to be shady. I'm just saying, don't come for me if I didn't come for you. And it's a lot of people that use that, oh, I have a degree. And them same people be having 5 degrees and all 5 of them degrees be inactive and they be working at somebody motherfucking call center like the rest of every fucking body else. So that's my problem with Sanya with these motherfucking gold medals. Okay, bitch, congrats. As a black woman, yes, thank you. You did that. Okay, what's next, bitch? Because I'm really not seeing nothing else. You did your photo shoot. Kudos to you. All this smoke that you want with Drew trying to get this motherfucking camera time and trying to be extra and trying to throw shade with your motherfucking family in the living room. You really need to just pump your motherfucking brakes. Whether we like Drew or not, she's been here before you. And trust and believe, I promise you, whether she's the future of Real Housewives of Atlanta or not, she will be here long when your ass is no longer a cast member. And I can bet my motherfucking paycheck on that. So
Check.
you need to motherfucking calm your nerves, assess
Okay.
everything, stop hopping from side to side. You know, pick a motherfucking side, because right now you like a fly. You like Chris Brown, bitch. You jumping from wall to wall, and I'm not
Come
feeling
on,
it.
No, she picked a side. That's the problem. That's the problem. She did pick a side. But the problem is, like I said last week, the problem is she was brought on the show through Drew, who she really wasn't friends with. And now that she's on the show, she don't like Drew, and she want to be with the cool kids. And in her mind, the cool kids are Kenya and Candy. And that's why she invited them to that photo shoot, and that's why she acted like, oh, I'm so cool with them now. And now that I went to New York and I got to know them better, I'm seeing Drew a little differently. No, you realize that Drew wasn't one of the cool kids, and your ass trying to get to the cool kids table like in high school. You was the new kid in school. The teacher said, Drew, can you show Sanya around? And you felt obligated to be friends with Drew, but you realized Drew wasn't one of the cool kids. And now you see who the cool kids are, and that's who you want to be friends with. And so you kicking Drew to the curb, and you coming up with a bullshit ass reason to do it. Listen, Drew will give you good reasons not to like her. You don't have to make none up.
Period. But I just feel like Drew really is. I feel like Drew do want to be her friend. You know what I'm saying? We know how Drew is from the past season. You know what I'm saying? She is very passionate, and if she don't like a bitch, well, then again, no, because we forgot Toya ate the box last season.
Well,
so
no, Drew want to be Sanya's friend. Sanya don't want to be Drew's friend.
That's what I'm saying. But Sanya, she just on some fake ass shit. I'm sorry, and she want to have a moment so bad. She keep trying to get hype and shit. Like, first of all,
hold on, y'all. Hold on, because I think hold on. Let's save that for the actual show. Because we're talking about it. We're going to do that again. We got one more tweet, and it's from yes, child. But we're gonna get into the very last tweet, which is from one of our very own Bundy Blue. Okay, and she said, not Marlo refusing Candy's used clothes, but renting used clothes out as a business.
Facts.
I said the same thing. Period.
I said this. I said, what, ma'am?
First of all,
make that shit make sense.
Y'all know I can't stand Marlo. That sweaty looking bitch swears she's so fucking fabulous, and she's not. Every time I see her, she look hot, bothered, and fucking uncomfortable. Stuck in that motherfucking designer shit. All that designer shit don't mean shit. You just got labels on looking a fucking clown. I'm sick of her. And now that I heard her story, her background, it make a lot of sense why she's such a miserable ass fucking bitch. You was never loved.
Oh my God.
That's your problem, bitch. Oh. And it shows.
Oh my God. Okay. So we get to the episode, and Drew comes in peace. So she says. And then, Sanya brings out the pick-me. I mean, not brings out the pick-me. Brings out the gold medals and want to put them around people's necks if they want for the dirty wine. And Sanya and Drew get into it again. And Drew tells Sanya to her face that she feels like she's clout chasing. She said that she feels like she's a pick-me, a try-hard. Do you guys think that Sanya is a pick-me and a try-hard? And do you think that it's rich coming from Drew? Or do you think that it's true on both ends?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say she's a pick-me, but she damn sure trying to get seen. She is reaching for that recognition.
Who?
Mm-hmm. Sanya.
Sanya, whatever the hell.
Sanya definitely is. She doing everything she can trying to get a peach. I hate when the new girls get on these seasons doing the fucking most on these shows. Learn the cast, bitch. You just a fan right now, just like anybody else coming onto the show.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so we get into after Sonya and Drew get into their argument, and Drew tells her she's a 4-time gold medalist. Put some respect on her name. You know, she had a boss up moment. You know, the kind of moment that people wanted Kim Fields to have when she was on the show, whatever. Then Kenya, no, Drew brings up the fact that Kenya had an issue with Candy, which was messy, and Candy felt the way about Kenya not telling her that she was uncomfortable with the whole vibrating panties thing. Now, this is what I'm gonna say about it. I'm kind of over this whole vibrating panties conversation. And my thing is, I understand that people are uncomfortable and they have their right to be uncomfortable. But my thing about it is, you're uncomfortable. We get it. We heard you. Do we have to keep talking about it? And at the same point in time, if you didn't want to do it, if you didn't want your shit to be vibrated, you didn't have to do it, and you didn't do it. So why are we still talking about it?
Right. I mean, I was just more so annoyed at Candy getting so damn defensive about it, because Candy, bitch, don't nobody want another man controlling their vibrator. Like, I understand you and Todd and y'all open relationships or whatever, but everybody is not okay with that. And then she tried to make it seem like, well, if you didn't want to wear it, then don't. Bitch, you had a whole FaceTime conversation with them, telling them that they need to have it on and how to do it, X, Y, and Z. So, girl, stop. You and your feelings, and at the end of the day, that shit is inappropriate, and I don't see why anyone would feel comfortable with that.
And also,
Go
ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay,
No, go ahead, Ruby.
I'm a ditto that. I said it then. I'll continue to say I didn't think that was an appropriate time for them to do something like that. I feel like that was more. I mean, could have been a cute game for them to play amongst themselves. I definitely didn't agree, especially once you said that if you're too close together, your remote could zap somebody else. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't want my husband zapping nobody else's drawers. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. And Candy, stop acting like it wasn't a big deal, because you were upset that they didn't play, because you said it. You said it when y'all was in New York. Like, it was just a game. Like, I can't believe y'all not gonna play along. It's not that big of a deal. So, like, at the end of the day, you did feel some kind of way. And in defense of Kenya, which, damn, this is 2 times in one episode, Kenya didn't bring it up. Drew threw Kenya under the bus and made Kenya have the conversation. Kenya didn't bring it up. Drew did. So, but Kenya ain't gonna back down from what she said. Like, fuck it, I said it, I'll say it again. But
But here's my thing, though, and I get everything that everybody's saying, because I also agree with what everybody is saying. But it's like, for me, I feel like Candy is pretty much promoting her product. That's what she doing, and they all know that's what she doing. So why is everybody up in arms about what she does now? Now everybody making this whole sex thing a big deal when she's doing it. So I just feel like,
I just think there's a time and a place. Like, yes, she's selling her product, and everybody knows she's selling her product. But I just think there's a time and a place. She was selling her product when they were at the bachelorette party with the strippers. Nobody said anything then because it was appropriate. Like, they were having a whole bachelorette party with strippers and stuff. I mean, Cynthia wore them same damn battery-operated drawers at her bachelorette party. You know what I mean? So I just feel like there's a time and a place.
But that's not what I'm saying, though. I agree with the fact that it's a time and a place, because there wasn't the time or the place. What I'm saying is it's become a conversation now. Like Marlo calling her out at the table. Oh my God, you doing this sex thing too much. Blah 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 blah. She been doing it. So why the fuck are you mad about it? If it's just about the fact that it was the wrong time, wrong place, then I can understand that. But why are we making it seem like this girl don't do this type of shit anyway? That's my thing. Like, I
get what, I just was gonna say, I get what you're saying, but I also see it from the outside too. Somebody could have been doing some shit, but then it could get to a point in time where it's just like, all right now, damn, enough. And I feel like that's what it is with Candy. It's nothing wrong with promoting your business. And I do feel like it's a time and place for everything. I don't feel like the type of business that she got as far as the toys is concerned, I don't really feel like it's off limits a lot of places, honestly. But in that setting, it was. And then people don't want to always hear about your dildos and vibrators. I'm just being honest. Like, we know you sell them. When you come out with something new, let us know, and I'll look at the website and I'll let you know what I'm interested in getting. But
again, yeah, I agree with what Reggie said. Yeah,
you ain't got to keep telling me
I agree too.
every time we together about the same vibrating panties. And okay, I get it. Like, I'm sure everybody on the cast got a pair by now. So, like, I get it, Candy. You using the show for exposure, but you have like so many other fucking businesses, and I get that that's your bread and butter. But find some other ways to promote, because the girls is going to continue to talk about it, and now that it's become a conversation, the more you bring it up, the more it's going to be a thing now. So,
because the whole trip was a promotion for her Broadway show. Like, the whole trip was a promotion for one of her shows. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, for one of her businesses. Again, I don't have no. Again, I wouldn't have no. And I hear what you're saying, Scotty. Your point is valid, but that's just where I was with the whole thing. I was like, something like that, I would have played along with if we were doing like a girls trip and we were all gonna play it and we were gonna mix up the remotes and play it like a game or whatever. But going to the theater, no, the fuck no.
right.
But see, that's my thing. I agree with all of that. I'm not disagreeing with none of that at all. All I'm saying is now it's becoming such a huge issue now, which I understand that people may be tired of it. And on top of that, I mean, when you really think about it, the more she does stuff like this, the more people try to use this as a way to validate the things that Phaedra and Portia said about her, because that's the first thing people are saying
Every damn
about her.
time.
So that's the first thing they're saying about her, is that, you know, well, maybe what Phaedra and Portia said was true. So it's like now you bring a validity to the things that they have said about you. And then not only that, they also try to use the situation with your friend Tiny, who was, you know, also involved in some allegations similar to what you was accused of. Then they say, well, birds of a feather flock together. So it's like the more you talk about, because even though the dildos and the toys is your business, the way you make your money, and that's why you're promoting it on a show, it's kind of like you in the catch-22. You want to promote your business, but in the same breath, is it really worth it?
Listen, at the end of the day, all I'm gonna say is this: I don't want my pussy vibrating watching a Broadway show. All right, so I understand what Kenya was talking about. That's all Kenya said. I don't want Todd to press your button, but he making my pussy buzz doing his shit. This ain't what this is for. If you want to promote this, promote this. If you're gonna promote sex, but don't do both at the same time. I don't want to be on Broadway having my pussy buzzing. And it was annoying me that Candy got upset with Kenya and then want to say, well, you acted and you did this on Twas. Girl, she got paid for that.
Right. That's was a whole acting job. Like, girl.
Yeah, it's like she's reaching for something to try to make her point. And I'm sorry, Candy, you're not gonna make her feel guilty for feeling the way she feels. Because I understand how Kenya feels. If she's
you were playing a whole lesbian. Does that mean?
But now, Candy, however, if you and Todd want to switch things up, I am definitely available.
Oh my God. Anyway. So Marlo was at this women empowerment thing, and then I don't give a fuck what she's empowering, because she doesn't empower women at all. So why is she there? Marlo and Drew have a conversation about Kenya and Sanya. I think that Marlo is still talking about Kenya faking like she's sick. Then Drew started talking about her situation with Sanya. Then Sanya was sitting in the room with her family talking about Drew. I like Sanya mama, but I'm over her fucking mama. Because
I was like, we got another mama that don't know what the line is.
I want to see these same people that's been dragging Mama Joyce for years. I want to see them drag this woman too, because she's doing way too much as well. Okay? Because that whole little situation. Gonna tell Drew, don't do your face like that. You know it's gonna aggravate her. My thing about this is your daughter is aggravating me with this conversation, so I'm gonna aggravate her motherfucking ass by doing my faces. How about that?
Drew was better than me in that moment because her mom would have got the business. I don't give a damn who you ain't finna talk with me crazy.
Right.
I ain't even gonna
Because
lie.
your daughter the one in the damn wrong. Your daughter the one reaching for a storyline, trying to make an issue and a problem out of me. I said that in my review. I said, had it been me, I'd have cussed her old ass mommy the hell out. Girl, continue to sit down, eat your jerk chicken and plantains like everybody else, and stay the fuck out of this.
I ain't even gonna lie. I would have got up and walked.
We already have one inappropriate mama on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that is Mama Joyce. We do not have room for two. Okay, the queen, Mama Joyce is the queen. That is her throne. We do not have room for two inappropriate mamas. So I'm gonna need you to go sit down somewhere.
Right.
Well, it seemed like Mama Joyce liked her.
Because they one and the same.
Also, I would have just got up and left. You know, I try my best not to do that with people, Mama, because I know how I am about mine. And it's not gonna be no talking. Soon as you part your fucking lips, I'm slicing and dicing. However, to avoid that and avoid me having to go that route with you about your mama, I'ma just walk away. But we definitely would have had a conversation about it at another time. Like, listen, I don't know what you told your family. See what I wanted to unleash on your mama. I'ma do that shit to you. But I would have did that on a one-on-one. See, I know how to choose my battles.
Sometimes not do that in front of her mama.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta pull a bitch to the side on a one-on-one. Sometimes people think that you doing shit for the crowd, so they don't realize how real you coming to their ass when you saying what you saying. But when it's just you and
but you also got to realize when you do stuff like that, you're low key reaffirming that what that person is doing is acceptable. So they're going to continue to do it.
Well, no, because after I dig in your daughter ass and let her know you better check your mama, or the next time when I'm giving to you, she gonna motherfucking get it, then the understanding is made then. So then it's fair game. It's fair game because I feel like if that was my mom, me and my mom have that relationship where I'd be like, you know, Mom, you know, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Step back. I don't need my mom to do anything for me, take up for me, my dad, neither, nobody. Because I'm telling you.
Because this is why I don't like to tell my mama nothing, because I ain't got no time for nobody saying shit to my fucking mama, because I will.
Yeah. You come to my mama crazy, it's going to be an issue. So it's going to be beyond an issue. My dad, any of my parents.
Period. That's why you tell your mama to stay out of it.
But
that's why I said that. And that's why I said I would tell my mom, like, I got this.
But this is all on Sanya though, because let's be clear. Drew came in and said, "I'm on peace. I ain't even trying to start nothing." Which y'all could have saved it, but you didn't want to. You could have pulled her to the side, but you didn't. You chose to have this conversation in front of your mother, and you knew what was going on.
As usual. She was like, not just in front of her mama, in front of her audience, because Sanya needs an audience to confront Drew, because she always want to confront her in front of her audience.
I would have been like, you know what? Can we step away from the table and talk on a one-on-one real quick? I'm telling you, when you approach bitches one-on-one, that tone be a lot different. It ain't nobody else around, bitch. So you know this ain't for fake. I'm telling you what's real with me right now. That's how I would have came to her.
Don't do that.
No,
remember, she had already hyped her mother up even before that whole. Remember when they were at the grocery store? She already had her mama on go.
Sure did.
And then that's messy as hell too. Sanya, you need to be ashamed of yourself, bitch. Your mother looked like she in her fucking 70s. And you being messy with her, adding her into your motherfucking mess. When I got beef with a bitch, my mom or my dad or my stepdad don't know what the fuck going on. That ain't none of their business. I don't need them to fight no motherfucking battles for me. Weak bitches at that big age still going to their parents about shit going on in their personal life. When I got shit going on with a motherfucker, I do not tell my mama. I just don't. It's no purpose for me to. For what? To get her blood pressure high? For her to feel like she need to get involved? No, I'm grown as fuck. Sanya, you need to grow the fuck up. Stop having your mama fight your motherfucking battles and intervene. Because if somebody slapped the fuck out your mama or cuss your mama the fuck out, you gonna be mad and you gonna be ready to catch a charge. And I'm not gonna blame you because that's your mama. But what I'ma say is you should have nipped that shit in the bud and kept your mama out of your motherfucking job to begin with.
Better yet, you should have took Drew the fuck outside and had that damn conversation. But
Period.
again, you want to have a damn audience, and that's my issue with Sanya. And I feel like people don't dislike Drew so damn much that they refuse to see it. Sanya is wrong. I don't see how nobody sees that. Sanya is wrong. She started this shit. Drew did not start with Sanya. Sanya started this whole
First
situation.
of all, Scotty, them folks see that shit. It just be delusional bitches that just want to stick to being fucking stubborn and stick to hate and not be real. I can dislike a bitch all day long. I don't do that delusional, biased ass shit. I hate them kind.
Me too.
But Sanya definitely started this because and I said this last week. I said it in my review last week. It came out of nowhere, and I feel I definitely understand where Drew is coming from. She was like, we were just upstairs talking. Like, if you had a problem, why? It's like you waited for an audience, you waited for a moment, because if you legit had a problem, we could have already had this conversation. So Drew wasn't wrong. Drew wasn't wrong.
Honestly, I want Drew to give her that smoke that she been giving everybody else all the time. That's what the fuck I want to give her. And I just feel like Drew is really not stepping to Sanya like she would have anybody else. Because had that been Kenya last season or Toya, any of the girls, she'd have been in their face, in their neck. First of all, I don't understand what she intimidated by. First of all, y'all gotta stop being intimidated by the physical. I don't give a fuck about your muscles, how much exercise you do, bitch. You would get your ass slept over here, bitch. And that's the type of energy I would have brought her ass. Cause I don't give a fuck about that. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that. You're not gonna come at me like that. Period. You gonna sit the fuck down and munch on your plantains, bitch, before you and your mama get your ass beat up in here. See, I don't do
like
I don't do her. I don't do her.
And like I said, at the end of the day, Sonya handled this whole situation wrong. Period. I don't care what nobody say. And then whenever you say that Sonya should have pulled Drew to the side, they like, but they on a reality show. What they having one-on-ones for? People on reality shows have one-on-ones. I don't get that notion. Like, people keep making excuses for Sonya. She was fucking wrong. I don't care. Moving on.
They have one-on-ones all the time.
Yes, they do. So
because they could have filmed a conversation. They could have, just like they filmed that scene when Sanya went to go get her makeup done in Drew's room. I know it was a camera there. They could have filmed that conversation just as easily.
Right.
And my whole thing is, what kind of reality TV are y'all watching? Everything is not a group thing. It's reality TV. You not with a group every damn day of your life besides the times you at work. Other than that, you probably by yourself with your few couple of friends or your one friend or whatever. That's reality TV. It's staged, not scripted.
Period. Then also Marlo was talking to Drew about, she was speaking on Candy not being there for Sheree. I'm so sick of them talking about Candy wasn't there for Sheree. Candy
wasn't stop acting like she was best friends with Candy. Like
she was never best friends with this girl. Like, girl, Kim was your friend. And my thing is, what's killing me with it is this right here. What's killing me with this whole situation is, and this is only people that don't like Candy. They all saying, well, I'm glad Sheree and Marlo making her work for her peach. Okay, y'all want her to work for her peach, but make it something worthwhile. This is all contrived. Candy ain't did shit to Sheree nor Marlo.
I think Candy had the biggest damn shit on her than anybody up there. I mean, being accused of sexual assault and duct taping bitches and BDSM and all that stuff. Like, is that not the same as working for her damn peach? Like, I don't understand what people mean by that either.
I guess because she ain't really been in no drama since that season, they feel like she been coasting around and coasting around.
Okay, so
neither has none of them.
Like, what the fuck
does it make? Like,
you know what? No point. That get on my nerves. I'm sorry, Terrence. That get on my nerves with these motherfucking. I hate when we as black people do that shit. We always talk about how we want to see no drama amongst black people and we want to see some shit more laid back and more positive. And then when we see motherfuckers like that, it's always an issue. Like, shut the fuck up. We ain't never satisfied with shit. Leave that girl alone. Stop fucking hating. She ain't do shit to the motherfucking bitches. They both fighting for they motherfucking peach. That's why they doing the most, because Marlo been begging for one. She didn't even want her own show to get a fucking peach on that show. And we ain't even gonna talk about how Sheree, her ass been leaving and coming back and begging to come back every time her ass get booted off and doing more each season. She come the fuck back with her slouchy ass. So them bitches need to get some motherfucking storylines and do some shit with theyself. And leave Candy the fuck alone.
Yeah, Sheree gets fired every other season.
And then Sheree, don't nobody give a fuck about that relationship with that goddamn convict. That's why she ain't call you. You a damn fool. Bitch, you the age of grandmothers. Sitting here listening to some motherfucking prison talk. Sitting your ass in motherfucking Philadelphia for some staged ass stand-up because you knew his motherfucking criminal ass wasn't coming anyway, bitch. That's why she didn't call you.
Oh my God, really?
Don't indulge in fake ass motherfucking shit. Leave Candy alone.
Damn, Reggie, going in. Good Lord. I feel sorry for Sheree now. Oh, God.
I'm just saying, bitch, if you put that much time and energy into a motherfucking business, you wouldn't have to rent that house out as a fucking Airbnb.
What'd you say, Terrence?
No, I said I don't feel bad for Sheree. Like, Sheree sitting here acting as if Candy was her BFF or her best friend, but I'm like, Sheree, you didn't... Like, come on, like, you was sitting there agreeing with Kim Zolciak when she lied about Candy wanting her to eat her steak ass box. Like, what the hell is you talking about?
Right,
like,
that's my thing.
Yep, you're right. Much like how you did with Mugshot. Yep, you're right. But then you want to turn around and talk about, well, she was there for me when Prison Song stood me up. Bitch, fuck you.
And my thing is, Sheree giving every bit of love after lockup, and she want to sit up here and talk about what the fuck Candy got going on. Right. My thing is, my thing is that she's just sitting up here. My thing is, she knows that Laurent ain't working for her, and that's why she's trying to use Candy for a storyline. That's the problem. She using Candy for a storyline.
Somebody in the comments said about the Sheree thing, if they paid you $1 million just to show up, you wouldn't. First of all, Sheree is not making about $1 million. She ain't making $1 million or nothing on nowhere, not on that show, no motherfucking where. Her coin's not up there. She ain't a damn fan favorite. She could barely keep a peach to make a fucking $1 million an episode. Please.
Child, she never made $1 million.
She'll never get to that. So she can keep scraping at the fucking bottom trying to find something like the crab in the fucking barrel that she is. Let's move it along. I'm done. She's tired.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. So I guess that means y'all don't want to talk about Sheree and her life coach.
No. I'm already talking about Jack Daniels. We've already had that conversation.
I'm done with that strong face ass lady.
Okay, so we're gonna move okay, so we're gonna move on to Candy inside. They was getting close together for Marlo's foundation, and I guess Marlo had called Candy, and she said that she don't want no hand-me-downs. So, what y'all think? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. What y'all think about Marlo saying that?
You know what I said? Armpit stain ass bitch. I'm tired of her.
Listen, I understood what Marlo was saying, and I get it. But the issue that I have with Marlo saying that is, it's like, bitch, you expected people to pay you money to rent out your tattered, battered, and worn out, stolen ass fashions. So what difference does it make?
Not stolen.
Like the shit. Like, them little girls is not gonna care that they had a few little hand-me-downs. They really don't. A lot of kids that did not grow up or have anything, they're not looking at stuff like that. That's shit that you instilling in them because that's how you felt. But don't project that on nobody else.
And that's the thing. I hate when people like I'm glad that she trying to give back, but I hate when bitches like her run those types. I'm sorry, B.
Oh no, I ain't want to talk over nobody. My only point is this. I understood what Marlo was saying as well. But what I'm also going to say is sometimes it's not what you do, is how it is presented. Yes, nobody wants to be given a garbage bag and say, here are some clothes and pick out what you can wear, what you can fit. However, I feel like if Candy, first of all, Candy is, whether Candy, the way Candy spent her money or not, that Candy clothes a designer. You know that
Period.
you know that probably 90% of what's in that bag is a designer. So got somebody's designer's name on it. She probably only wore it once or twice. Like, let Candy make the donation. You pick through, you have your volunteers go through the bags and you figure out what's age appropriate for some high school young ladies, because everything in there may not be age appropriate. You know what I'm saying? You take the shit to the cleaners. You put it on a rolling rack. I know you got 5,000 rolling racks. You put it on a rolling rack, and then you invite the ladies to come, the young ladies to come in and quote unquote shop. Even if it's a Gucci t-shirt that was worn twice, if it doesn't have a stain on it and it doesn't look like it was worn 20 times, it's still a Gucci fucking t-shirt. Well, and I don't think that those young ladies would be laughed at school or picked at school if they had a Gucci t-shirt that their quote unquote auntie, I'm just saying auntie in quotation marks, gave them. It would be the exact same thing as one of us getting some hand-me-down designer clothes from an older relative that took care of their clothing. Now, of course, if you just showed up and said, here y'all, and threw them a damn garbage bag, it doesn't matter what's inside the bag. No, it's not going to make them feel good, but it's the way in which it's presented. And that was my issue. I understood what Marlo said about the self-esteem and getting the hand-me-downs and how it makes you feel, but it's also about how it's presented.
Yeah,
we
because
all had hand-me-downs. I didn't grow up in foster care, and I remember getting hand-me-down shit. And my mama did the exact that. She brought home a garbage bag. I don't know where they came from. She brought home a garbage bag, and she said, here, look through this, see if there's anything you like. I don't know where she got them clothes from, but it is what it is. We've all, I can say everybody's had that experience, but a lot of people have had that experience. But if my mother had brought those same clothes home in a shopping bag, whether she got it from Macy's or not, if it was folded in a shopping bag and she said, here you go, my mindset would have been totally different about the clothes.
So let me ask you.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I was going to say.
Let me ask you this. Do you think it would have made a difference if Candy presented them different other than just, here goes some clothes?
But that's not on Candy.
I'm not saying that it's on her, but I'm just saying, do you think it would have been different? Because Marlo, you got to understand what type of bitch this is.
No, I don't think so. I think Marlo, first of all, I think part of it was that it was Candy. Let's just go ahead and be honest. She
want to pick a fight.
Yeah, she seemed to have an issue with Candy. I think part of it is that it was Candy. But I also think I don't think it would have mattered. I think if Candy had shown up with those clothes pressed and folded, looking like they just came straight out of the store. I mean, yes, if Marlo knew that they were used, I feel like it would have been the same thing. Because Marlo attaches her happiness to material things, she is instilling that in other people, in these
and that's what I don't like.
That she's mentoring.
And that's what I was getting ready to say. I hate when bitches like her run those types of foundations, because nobody wants a legion of mean girls. Do you get what I'm saying? Instilling in them that material shit make them better. And then when these girls go out here doing the same bullshit that you was doing, I just feel a type of way about a hoe that is still a hoe that got everything that they got from being a hoe, trying to mentor young girls about materialistic bullshit. And they probably going to go up that same path doing the wrong shit for this material shit that you taught them was important.
Mm-hmm. But you can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Scotty. Go ahead, baby.
Can I interject? What I was about to say was in regards to this Marlo thing. I think I don't know if any of you guys watched it or not, but on Candy's Speak On it, she said that she did not know that her foundation was the type that did not take hand-me-downs. And she said that if Marlo would have told her that, she would have just went to the store and bought some more clothes, or she would have just done a monetary donation to the foundation. So she didn't know that Marlo didn't make it clear as to what the foundation was.
She don't know how to make nothing clear but that messy shit.
But let's not forget, even though she wants to have this issue with Candy, didn't she say to us that out of all the women on the cast, Candy is the only one that has provided provided money to her boys?
She did say that, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm just saying, since we want to paint Candy out to be something, so it's like, so she is helping. She's giving to the boys you take care of. These other women ain't doing none of that.
And the other thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that because we've been here 2 hours. We gotta finish up. But my other problem is, and going back to what you said, Reggie, you can't expect somebody to do better than what they do for themselves. And what I mean by that is, Marlo has convinced herself that labels make her special, that labels make her different, that labels give her some sort of a status. So you can't expect her to teach those girls anything different because that's how she thinks. That's her mentality. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You're right that when you were saying people like her running these types of organizations, but she, in her mind, she's like one of these people that feels like labels make you important. And they don't.
That's why she a hot ass mess like she is now. Still visible, still begging for peaches, still unwanted company. Just still, bitch. Still.
With no man.
Still
throwing her pussy from the free throw line. Girl, forget the street. She the damn interstate to let me tell it. Why she run around here trying to slut shame every damn body else. Like, girl, your pussy seen more bodies than DeKalb County Morgue. If you don't go and sit your old tired ass the fuck down somewhere.
Oh my God. Well, I'm gonna say one more. I'm gonna say.
Yes, Terrence. Yes.
I'm gonna say one more thing on this, and then we're gonna move on to probably to the last scene with the girls' lunch, because I think we already talked about Sheree and Kenya with the tweets of the week. I don't even think we need to talk about that scene again. But one more thing I'm gonna say is this right here. I've taken hand-me-downs before. We was in a house fire 22 years ago, and we lost everything we had except for the clothes on our backs. And people were giving us shit that they already had. In addition to that, the Red Cross gave my mom like a check so she could buy us clothes and shoes and things of that nature. And they told us that we could only shop at Walmart. My mama was the type of person, she bought us a bunch of name brand clothes, but because we were going through what we were going through, we didn't give a fuck about no names. We just wanted some clothes. So, we didn't give a fuck about no names. Hell, I wore them Wrangler jeans proudly. I didn't give a fuck about no name. So, I took hand-me-downs before, but people have their own interpretations about hand-me-downs. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm grateful to have it. And
Marlo
I was great.
Hand-me-down. Marlo is a hand-me-down. She been hand-me-down to all of them greasy ass, dirty ass white men that's been slutting and fluing her damn out to fun her damn lifestyle. Be clear, you are a damn hand-me-down. That's probably why you feel a damn way. You get tossed to use and abuse like a damn dirty ass Conrad. We can move on.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead.
In support of that message, I endorse it. I believe in it. Cause that motherfucking football helmet, cap wearing ass bitch, I can't stand her ass.
Oh my God, y'all are go. Oh my God. Anyway, so we're gonna go to this girls' lunch, child. Sanya and Drew are the first ones there. You already know it's awkward tension between the two of them. And even then, they already there. Sanya could have had that conversation with Drew before the rest of these girls came there. But whatever. Marlo comes in and she reveals that her sister is incarcerated. And then Sheree comes in and says that she's fine, despite the fact that Lyron left me out stranded, like Jennifer Hudson and Where You At, she stood there in the freezing cold and she waited for him, but he never showed. Where you at? That's that's what she's doing. Okay. She said shut up, Terrence. She said shut up, Terrence. Oh. She said that she's fine. Candy's not there because she's filming for a TV show. And then Kenya, no, Marlo starts talking about Candy giving out the hand-me-downs, and that's when Kenya called her out about the charity. Honestly, I was here for Kenya calling her ass out on that damn charity. She was wrong for that.
Me too.
Because Marlo was the main one to say Candy all for herself. Candy don't do nothing for the community. Candy don't help nobody out. But she's sitting up here trying to donate to your foundation, gave you money for your kids. Well, your sister's kids. And you want to sit up here and dog this woman out like she is just the worst person in the world. Like, girl, really? Like, Marlo is putting 10 on 10. I'm just saying. But Kenya called her out, and then it became an argument between Kenya versus Marlo. And Kenya was like, "You can't say that you want to be my friend, but then you talking shit about me behind my back." And that is true. I remember last season, I was arguing people down last season because I said Kenya got every right to not want to be friends with Marlo. Marlo was not a friend to nobody but Nene, who dogs her the fuck out, makes her damn puppy every chance she get, disrespects her, even says she don't deserve no peach, and didn't even congratulate her on getting the goddamn peach, but she still runs over there to Nene, but yet she's ready to go in on these girls all the time. And see, my thing of it is, she begged for Kenya's friendship last season, and now that she got it, she already trying to run down on the girl. What y'all think about that before we move on to the Sanya and Drew part, child?
Child.
That's
Marlo is just a fake bitch. She's not. She got a mental chemical mess up in her brain. She's miserable, as I said, because the bitch never felt loved, and she want to feel loved some type of way. And you know what I'm saying? All of the money, all of the designer, and all of the dick in the world still don't make her feel safe and make her feel any better. Because if it did, she wouldn't be on the shit that she on. She needs something else better to do with her time. It's like, bitch, kids didn't do it, a business didn't do it, but maybe because you're not successful at shit that you're doing, and that's why you have so much time to do all this other bullshit. Because yeah, I see you doing shit with your nephews, but every time I see you doing some shit with some kids, bitch, it ain't never nothing dealing with no scholastics. It's always some materialistic bullshit.
That's
you want to raise and you want to mentor, fly dummies like you, bitch. You a rat and a maggot. I cannot stand her.
Oh,
she
Jesus.
To find something else to do. Like, that bitch is like old gum that's like tar now at the bottom of my fucking shoe.
Oh,
that's
not
how
old
I feel,
gum.
Marlo.
Not
Every
old
time
gum.
she come out, she's negative energy. She's always coming towards other people for no reason. Like, a lot of this shit is unprovoked. And that
it
day,
is.
when Eva read her ass, I was so glad. And she always like, girl, you so grand, but every time I see you, you look like you came straight out of the fucking beauty supply store. Them wigs.
Oh my God.
That designer that you be wearing, bitch, is giving swap meet. I just don't really think anything positive about her. Hearing her story, I didn't feel bad for her. It just made me even more angry because it's just like, oh, this why that bitch miserable. I hate miserable ass people. Bitch, you can't be mad at the world. You need to take your ass to therapy, pray, get some holy water, and rinse your mouth out from all the dicks that you sucked, bitch, and heal.
Oh my God. Okay. So, since he said all of that, why is T and Reggie going in? Child, let me move on. So, Sheree.
Marlo, that bitch.
I'm about to say, 'cause you know how the two of them get.
Child. Sheree keep bringing up Candy, talking about she don't know what type of friendship she has because she was talking about how she went to Kenya about the stuff that Drew said, and now she didn't call her about Tyrone. She doesn't know what type of friendship her and Candy got. Sheree, call Kim. That's who your friend really is. Go call her.
Period.
Or go do some push-ups. One of the two. But get the fuck out of my face.
Reggie, You're no longer invited to this panel.
Cause I'm sick of her. I am.
Okay. And the last thing is Sanya and Drew.
I'm sleep.
I am
I'm
too.
sleep.
I'm
I'm
so
over that
tired
bitch.
of
I'm
them.
sleep.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I was laughing at Drew. Drew had me tickled because she really didn't give a fuck about what Sanya was talking about.
No, I
It's-
believe Drew. I believe Drew. I believe Drew when she said Sonya probably did invite her to Portland. I believe all that shit, and that's why Drew called her out on her fake ass shit that she had going on. I believe it.
mm-hmm,
That's why she got
mm-hmm.
so pissed with it. Everybody want to make it seem as if she was over talking her. I would too. The bitch is lying. She ain't saying nothing to me. You not keeping it real. So unless you keep it real, I ain't got shit to say to you. You damn sure ain't got shit to say to me. I'ma just get on your nerves.
And Drew should have moved that bitch hand up off of her too. Don't touch me, bitch, with your lying ass. That's what I would have said. They wouldn't have had time to pull that motherfucking chair away. I'm sick of these hoes. I know that I've been on 10 talking about bitches getting slapped all night. But I'm tired of bitches playing, dumb surprises when stupid ass, dumb games when stupid ass prizes. Like, I just stop lying, bitch. Stop being phony and stop doing the extra. We doubt that you will be here next season. Nobody wants to see you anyway. We need more of a storyline other than Drew. I'm tired of bitches' storylines being about beefing with another bitch. That should just be a piece of your storyline. Bitch, you ain't got shit else going on.
And then it's finna be like that for the rest of the damn season because a lot of them finna be beefing with Drew. It's crazy to me, and I just feel like they're just picking because I know that Drew had some
They are
fucked up
hazing
behavior
her.
last. I do know that Drew had some bullshit last year. I do understand that, but at this point, it's like motherfuckers are really coming at her for no reason. You got Sanya coming for Drew, then you got Sheree, and then even though Drew started this shit with Sheree, and then Sheree's friend finna come into this situation and start shit with Drew. It's like, ugh, girl.
They trying to turn her into the new king.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see.
And that's why I said that I agree with her being a part of the future of the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise.
Okay, I could see what you mean.
I mean, listen, Drew got some new weaves in her head. You know, she looks better.
That hair is looking great.
So
wait, did you say they was looking great, Sakina?
Huh?
Because they not looking great now. They looking better.
That's why I said I didn't like the hair that she wore to the dinner, the Jamaican dinner. That was nice.
Oh yeah.
Other than this shit with Drew, Sanya don't got nothing else going on. Other than her not wanting the baby. And I'm getting tired of that storyline too. That storyline is so tired and done. I'm sick of seeing that from these damn women from across the board. I'm tired of it.
But
Sanya, just like I'm tired of her them gangrene ass medals.
Oh my god. But I will say
not gangrene.
I am so fired. Oh my god.
Stand Reggie. Oh, I cannot stand you.
No, because I'm sick of her ass.
But Sanya, but you know what? I'm gonna say this before we end it. Drew isn't the only one that Sanya is getting into it with, because from what I heard, she get into it with Candy as well this season, as well as Kenya. So she gets into it with Kenya, Candy, and Drew.
Wow.
So,
that ain't what you want.
But why? But Candy and Kenya was your friends, remember? You got close to them. That's why you didn't invite Mugshot and Sheba Sheree, because you got close to Team Twirl and Candy Pants. So what you mean you got into it with them? Sanya, what they did to you, girl?
What I saw in the blogs earlier this year, they were saying that Sanya went off on. I think her and Kenya had a fight about something. Being Sanya accused Kenya of something, and they got into it. I don't know what the hell her and Candy got into it about, but yeah, she gets into it with Candy, Kenya, and Drew this season. So she has quite a bit of drama coming up. Okay. So
girl, what about your baby? So I guess this takes precedence over the baby storyline. So I guess we're gonna hear this baby thing one more time on Sunday, and then we ain't gonna hear about it no more because you just beefing with everybody. That's why you ain't got no time for a baby for your husband. You beefing with her dad back. I'll be your fine ass husband and baby. I'm ready to get pregnant. Come here, Aaron. I'll get it to you.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Period.
Let's go ahead and call this a night because we 16 minutes over. Let's go ahead and call this a night. First of all, before we go, this was a great episode. We had heated debates tonight. We have screamed laughing tonight due to T and Reggie. Y'all and Sakina threw their tomatoes in the chat tonight. What else? Really B is still talking on mute again, as usual.
Everything.
You know that's what she do. She talk
Stop
on
acting
mute.
like you know me though. Stop acting like you know me.
Let's see what else happened tonight. And I got passionate in what I was talking about. You know,
Passion instant.
but yeah, so I think we had a good show tonight. It was pretty good. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start this thing off because we're gonna go on and say what we all got coming up. So I'm gonna start it off by saying tomorrow I have an interview with Kiki from Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow night at 8/7 Central. So be sure to tune in for that.
Yes.
It's slated to be an hour and 30 minutes long. So Terrence and Josiah will be hosting the after show for the interview at 9:45 Eastern. So right after the interview is over, go over to Terrence's channel for the after show. I'm gonna see if I can get Kiki come over there, Terrence.
All right, I hope she do because we gotta gag some up.
Right. Okay. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now for me this week. Sakina, go ahead.
Catch me on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Next. I'll probably be doing the Shy too. I'll be doing the Shy too. That come on Sunday. So yeah, Real Housewives and the Shy. Check me out.
You not doing Dubai?
Hell no, Dubai is boring.
And that's that on that.
On that.
It's slicky. It's slicky is, to be honest. I ain't even gonna lie. Go ahead, really be.
Well, I am doing Dubai.
Yeah, watch really be.
But I do, y'all know I do the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in Dubai. I did pick up P Valley, so y'all can come and get your P Valley reviews, and that's pretty much what we got going on. Nothing earth shattering or major going on. Thursday night, I do a bi-weekly panel ladies night. So tomorrow night I will be on Peace Love's channel. Her channel is Peace Love, and we'll be doing it's an all women's panel. We'll be talking about hot topics and stuff like that. So if y'all want to check me out over there and find another content creator, y'all can check me out over there. Peace Love is her channel, and I'll be over there. We do rotate, but next week isn't but tomorrow night isn't. I mean, Thursday night. Thursday night isn't my
Okay, yeah. What's going on with you? Because I know you dropped 2 videos before the panel started. So what you got coming up?
Yeah, what I got coming up is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, The Love and Marriages, and Basketball Wives as of right now. I think something's supposed to be coming out on the 1st or something like that. I don't know. But
well, Married to Medicine starts in July. I don't know if you do Married to Medicine, but
whatever.
I'm gonna just watch it. I don't think I'm gonna review it. Cause
I'm sorry, they haven't been giving it to me for a long time. Married to Medicine just ain't been giving it to me for a long time. It's just I don't know. I'm gonna try since Quad back. I'm gonna try.
Will not. I will not.
I'm not doing this. Terrence, start. Because I'm not gonna let Reggie do this to me tonight. Go ahead, Terrence.
I got the same old child. Y'all keep asking me about Love and Marriage DC. It's tired and through. I can't do it no more. I love Momo, but I just can't.
I do Love and Marriage DC because that's my city, and I'm gonna rep my city. So I do Love and Marriage DC.
Well, you need to tell them to do better, child, because that shit boring.
Oh,
I know a lot of y'all ask me, but yeah, I can't. Now, as far as
So
Dubai,
extra. You always
she
ooh.
I watched the episode eventually and put it out, but other than that, just be used to the normal same old in the tea talks that I give. That's it.
It's like I'm trying. It's like I'm trying to force myself to get into Dubai. Like, and I just can't. Like,
I mean, yeah, and
Yeah,
listen, it's
it's,
different. That's why there's so many of us reviewing because it's different strokes for different folks. Everything ain't for everybody. So if you ain't feeling it, boo.
yeah, it's like I try because they want me to review it, but it's like if I can't get into it, I just can't get into it. It just doesn't work.
mhm.
Exactly.
Reggie, what you got? I'm sorry, a bald head Ken doll. What you have coming up, honey?
Oh shit.
So basically, I got some Jagged Edge, Promise, Donna Summer, Heaven, and Case Happily Ever After covers that I'm putting up. And I'm working on a new aesthetic with my page soon, so be looking out for that because I'm getting a microphone. And so all of my videos that I've done so far, I'm going to be redoing them. Now the old videos will still be up, but I'm going to be redoing the new videos, too, with the mic. It's going to be a whole new aesthetic, background, everything, and I hope y'all like it. So subscribe to me now because I got a lot of stuff coming up that's like already pre-recorded and just like ready to go. So, yep, do that.
Okay,
And
boo.
and one more thing before we go. I know the verses is coming on Thursday night, and I really want to do like a live after it's over with. So if any of y'all want to join me on that live, please do.
Who is it
Okay.
again?
I'm too old for
Mario
that
and
versus.
Omarion.
It's
Oh yeah,
Mario and
no
I'm
Omarion.
thanks.
I'm
This is
here
where
for
my
the
this
man.
is where my this is where my age comes into play. I'm too old for that versus because
Listen,
That's
I'm
right
here
up
for
my
the
I
age
can't name
category.
you three songs that they collectively make, much less a whole damn versus. So
I'm
sorry.
here for the main event. But when I saw Ray J and somebody else, I said, okay, see that I'm not here for.
I'm
Oh,
I, I,
Ray
here
J
I,
gonna be
I
there.
was
for all of
down
it.
for Marion and Mario, but Ray J and Bobby V, girl, please. Bobby V got more hits than all of the other ones, so that takes that all together. So the
And
main one I'm
Pleasure
going to be
P.
here for, yeah, but yeah, like what? Pleasure P had one album, girl. What? Who?
True.
I
But he
mean,
had mixtapes too.
okay.
Ain't
Well, see,
nobody
that's why I
listen
said
to
I'm too
Flow
old for this.
listen to Feel the Rush. Now Feel
Because
the Rush I like. I
after
didn't like.
after Icebox and maybe you should love me. I don't have nothing else.
Well, with that being said, we'll see you guys next week on Terrence's channel next week because it's Terrence's turn to host next week. So we'll see y'all over there on giving you the real tea next week. Be sure to tune in to giving you the real tea tomorrow after my interview with Kiki tomorrow. I hope I see all you guys there. And people been sending me shit about Miss Wanda showing out, and I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
have to go. And she was on IG, so I should be able to go find it, child.
so
I gotta go see
I
what Miss Wanda was
will.
talking about, honey.
We'll see y'all next week. Reggie should be here next week as well because Josiah won't be
Yes.
here next week. So we'll see you guys next week. And we'll holler at you guys later. Good night.
Bye,
Night.
Good
y'all.
night.
Nice.